Anyways, you want my recap from last time?
Sure.
Fucking sure.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, dude.
Let me open my channel, Pirates Notes.
Okay.
Happy that.
Oh, it's on 2/2/22. Wow. Shopping! Did a lot. Shopping. Flint needs to pick up its boots tomorrow.
Yep.
That's it.
Oh my god! We said Orb Quest. Oh god,
Oh
I
yeah,
loved
you
Orb
played
Quest.
Orb Quest.
Oh yeah, Orb
We
Quest.
gambled! Our DM said gambling!
It's
my god,
it
when you were
wasn't.
like,
everyone's a winner.
When you were like,
gambling,
oh my
but you
god,
win every
DM me
time.
all of your magic items. I was like, shit, this is why I'm broke. I keep picking shit up.
Because you keep buying everything.
I keep buying everything.
I didn't finish that list.
I'm a material girl.
Material girl.
I'm a material girl.
Yeah, I got my shoes to a more even color.
I got gauntlets.
Yeah.
Can we please say that the laces are still miscolored too?
They dyed
So
them
like
with
they're
the
both
laces
perfect
in.
except for the
Oh
laces.
god, they dyed it with the laces in. So now there's
The
just
laces were in.
There's just spots of them uncolored, like where they were basically, laced into the shoe.
Oh, it's peppermint laces.
Yeah, they realized like after they'd already started putting the dye on the shoe,
Just
and was like,
Oh,
shit.
it's a bad look.
Fuck. Not again.
Not again. They went,
Oh,
shit, man. Usually I don't have to
jeez.
worry about that because I make the shoes and the laces aren't in them yet.
Yeah. You hate to see it, but you know what you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
Take it to a different to get different laces? No.
You gonna buy some new laces?
No.
Weather boy.
Go to the
Give me-
She's not in this game. Go to the general store and buy some new laces.
Give me 1 silver for new laces.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
bro, you're gonna have to go to the Converse website and buy new laces.
But,
Go up to Deal just like, can I
Yeah, you
Can I have a penny?
Why did I have to go and buy new laces?
I need to buy new laces. Now what are you doing, Crow?
Fuck, I thought I was far enough away. Fuck, sorry.
Peeling potatoes?
Yeah, that's exactly what she was doing. How did you know?
Fucking sharp ass potatoes. They feel like
Arly
that.
is getting dinner ready on the ship. What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm sharpening my pencil.
Yeah, Arly's making mashed potatoes.
The box
Arly's making mashed
cutter.
potatoes.
It's the fucking dark ages. God.
It's,
While you're doing this.
I think it's like even sharper now that you moved further away.
What the fuck, man? I'm at my sink. I mean, granted, my headphones are still connected to my computer because my room is not that big. But
Amazing.
I just assumed it was quiet enough. I didn't know you could hear it that whole time.
Kind of funny.
Sound like you were
Okay, so why does my mic not pick up me talking at this distance, but will pick up me sharpening my pencil with a box cutter? It's clear as day.
Kind of funny.
Because
Well, it's sharp now, so I'm done.
It's such a sharp pencil now, nobody even fucking knows what's gonna happen.
Nobody knows.
Nobody's
I don't
gonna.
even know.
Nobody fucking knows. Sweet Pea. Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, you
Yes.
went shopping. You had Orb Quest.
Yeah.
You did gambling, but you always win unless you got the glitter orb, because nobody wanted it.
I thought that.
Nobody
Did Flint get that?
Yeah.
I thought Flint ended up
yeah.
taking it.
Nobody wanted it, so Flint bought it.
It's
Yeah.
literally just a snow globe. Let's get a stand for it.
It is literally just a snow globe.
It became one of those things where it's nobody wanted it so much that now everybody wanted it. Because
It's a snow globe, but there's nothing in it but glitter.
Yeah, it's a snow globe with nothing in it. If you put something in there, everyone
globes are
would
like
wanted
that.
the fucking thing.
Some snow globes are like that. It's okay.
Snow globes are like that. Come on, man.
Yeah, shitty snow globes anyway.
Oh my god!
Okay, snow globe elitist over here.
Wow.
Jesus,
globe.
judging a snow globe
If
by
I'm
its
gonna pay money for an
contents.
orb full of glitter, that glitter better be moving around an object. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my god! So now it's all about objects. I didn't know you were a material girl.
Wow.
Can we make a flat snow globe?
A flat snow globe.
That's just like
Yes.
a frisbee.
Have you ever
For all those flat earthers.
have you ever seen like footage of like at some science museums how they have those like big discs full of like glitter in them, and you like spin it around, it makes these funny vortices in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that.
Yeah,
That's flat
that.
snow globe.
All right.
That's flat snow globe.
Damn, you're right. Maybe you'll get a flat snow globe later.
Mm.
But yeah, I think maybe we ended with you guys getting back on the boat. I think we did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we finally had enough of playing the lottery and said, okay, let's just go back.
Mhm.
We are done gambling.
We've used so much money for gambling. We're done.
We've run out of things to gamble. Actually,
That's true.
I had to
You
throw
got
that
everything on the
one.
list.
no.
I let you know how many things were on the list, and therefore you had to buy all of them.
Yeah, we have an
Obviously.
issue as a team.
As a team,
Collective
we have
issue.
an issue.
Obviously.
Collectively, our issue.
Uh-huh.
Wear a shoe?
You're a shoe
That's
collectively?
awesome.
Collectively, you're one shoe?
We need
Yeah.
we need a party
one.
name.
Oh my
the
god, we don't
shoes.
have one.
Oh,
No,
no.
I
That was a good try
can't have.
though.
Okay.
I can't have the joke be the shoes all the time, please. It
fucking
can't come back
local
to the shoes.
603 Painters Union. I don't know.
The what?
Okay, so we'll workshop it. Because those
Well,
were all
yeah.
bad ideas. That's
Only
okay.
2 shoes and the meat sweats.
Oh,
It's getting worse,
God.
but
What was
but hey,
the
Getting
unarmored?
worse.
The
The armored
chameleon.
reptiles or whatever. Yeah.
The unarmored strike.
What?
oh,
three
like
see,
grugs
see,
in
see.
a trench coat.
3 grams in a trench coat from Icewind Dale.
A bunch of awful people.
Oh, that's
And Flint.
Guys, can I say that this is like you guys are having this conversation over dinner?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
should.
Yeah,
Oh my god, we sure are.
Just.
absolutely.
Could we pass ourselves off as a union, do you think?
I
Oh.
don't.
No.
I don't. Yeah.
I don't think we look like a
Yeah.
How
No,
do-
I mean,
How do you look
Wanna
like a union, though? Do they have outfits?
we have to be united.
yeah. I mean. And then she looks at Arly and goes, "No."
You have to be knighted?
Look, I barely even look like I should be alive half the time, so
Oh my god.
I've been
I mean that could be a group name. The fucking the half alive. No, that's no.
Half
I think
life?
I'm pretty sure that's a
Half
group
life.
name.
Oh my god,
Half-Life.
Half-Life 2 would be great. That sounds amusing.
We could call ourselves Half Life, but the kobold is self-aware. Easy peasy. So good. So clean.
Really long. That's such a long name. I
It's
can't.
I mean, it could be an
Round
acronym.
of drinks for Half-Life, and the kobold has
I know,
sentience.
it could be an acronym. HL. Nope. Nope.
Worse. It's getting worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse. Do you have a better one, Chief?
You could just put
No.
like some good letters together and then come up with a name that fits it.
Mm,
Sure.
mm.
That sounds fun.
Peter
You know?
Frampton.
Maybe something based
What?
on
Peter Frampton?
something
What?
where
No.
we sail on the Grand Ghost. Maybe we can come up with something like that.
Oh yeah, we could. We're like
Superb Phantom.
we're
No.
the we're
That's a
the-
singular. It's not.
We're the
Phantoms.
ghostly.
We are
ghostly
plural.
crew.
Just put an S at the end.
We're the
Phantom, yeah.
we're the dread shadows.
Oh yeah. Mhm. Mhm.
The
Phantoms of the ship.
phantoms of the ship.
We
The-
are
and
the
so-
creatures of the night.
The
Yeah,
rhythm
actually-
of the night or something.
Oh. Yeah, I heard a bard sing something like that once.
Yeah.
Pretty bumpin' tune, yeah.
The group of so good friends.
No.
It's the worst so far. Boo!
Yeah.
Tomato!
Oh.
Tomato!
Do you have
saying
some?
tomato instead of
I'd like
Actual
one.
tomato.
I'd like one if you have any.
I start grabbing them from under the table.
Why do you get those? I'm like, Moss, are you storing shit
I
again?
was just gonna say Moss is under there handing them to her.
Motherfucker. I mean,
Tomato splat.
Wait, hold on. Can I roll dexterity to deftly catch a tomato?
Wait, can I roll? I will roll a ranged attack. I'm a ranger.
no.
Oh my god. Have at it.
I
Have at
My
it.
really want to be
weapon.
able to just throw this tomato at me and I just catch it out of the air like, oh, thank you.
Oh,
Improvised weapon. I'm sorry, B. I'm sorry, B. B, that's an 18.
No.
Oh god.
B is deceased. What is your next character?
No, can I please roll
That's
it
my
against
tomato.
my dex instead of relying on my AC for this, please? I know
Yeah,
the tomato's
yeah.
coming.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know the tomato's coming.
I know the tomato's
I'm aware
coming.
of the tomato. Can I please roll dex?
I'm rolling with
Yeah, please.
improvised weapon, so +1 to hit.
Okay.
And I'm not even
so
rolling with it as a
dex
ranged
save.
weapon because I don't know how to make it. I don't know what
that's-
to. Oh,
I know you
Oh,
said
wait.
a ranged weapon, but it's
that's
not
actually
like
a
ranged.
21. It's actually a 21.
Fuck.
Oh.
God damn it.
God.
Alright.
Oh.
Never mind then. I just be like puts up her hand to catch it and just goes right past her hand and just right
Tomato.
splat in the middle of the face.
Oh
Yes!
god.
What
Like
the
this, like
fuck?
yes.
I
want to do
she oh
Who was in
Always
the splash zone?
With someone. I've always wanted to do that.
Oh my god.
I've never had the opportunity. There's not a lot of opportunities to throw
oh my
tomatoes.
god. Why?
I mean, there's a lot of opportunities if you're not a pussy.
What the fuck?
No, like I never have like in an opportunity. I never have a tomato on hand. You know,
Oh, it's in my
That
fucking
seems like your problem.
eyes.
and it's acidic.
It's very acidic.
Moss around. 'cause
Yeah, no fucking shit. Oh,
Moss is giving me tomatoes. It's great.
okay.
Moss is sitting under the table just eating.
like B just has to fucking get up from the table and like she's probably not on the edge, so she has to scooch out. Like I have to go wash my fucking face. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Like flexing. Yeah. Let's go.
Oh.
That was so exciting. It's the most fun I've had in a long time.
It's a little sad.
Amazing.
Give me all your rotten tomatoes.
Oh my god, was it rotten? That's just Jesus.
Just a little bit. If
Oh my
it was
God, that's
ripe, it
cruel.
would hurt.
Cruel and unusual punishment.
If it was ripe, it would have been hard.
That's gonna be stuck in her fur forever. It's never coming out.
Nah. I use tomatoes to like get stinky stuff out. They're fine. It's fine. It's not like fine.
It's okay.
She'll be
You're
okay.
you're just making her face not stink.
Oh.
Exactly. Face is gonna smell so good.
We're just like, preventative for when you're gonna get sprayed by a skunk in the future, actually.
Mm-hmm. See, now
Yeah,
you
you
have
should actually be thanking us.
+6 to skunk stink.
Skunk repellent.
like a
Plus
couple minutes later,
16.
fucking B just walks back in, like the fucking fur all pointed from water, and she's just all squinty. Like when you have to wash your face and you just walk out, it's like
I know that we're playing D&D. I got way too immersed in that, and when you laughed, I was like, I thought you were gone.
No, I was half like I should mute because I'm not in the room. But yeah, no, he eventually fucking walks back in like, I don't even know if I got it all because it's just like, it's all red. Ay.
Oh yeah, matches.
Hey, yeah, matches. Hard to, my mom always said avoid red foods because you don't know if you fucking dropped it on yourself till you.
Do you not like strawberries?
I love strawberries. I'm just really careful.
I like the image of Bee taking a strawberry, opening her mouth as wide as she can, placing it in.
Yeah, no, just like placing
Like
like,
little-
a fucking like a communion wafer. Just
I'm thinking grown bee, but also like baby bee.
yeah. Yes,
Adorable.
there has definitely been a situation when he was way younger, just fucking like getting into a crate of strawberries and just wrecking it.
Absolutely
Just
destroying.
going ham.
Destroy.
It like takes a good couple minutes. It takes a good couple minutes for a mom to notice because it's just red still. It's like you're stickier than usual.
You be iPaded.
You
I
had
had
to
to
go take a bath.
Red food growing up because I wear a lot of white.
Mm-hmm.
My mama didn't make spaghetti.
Wow.
Oh my god, that's...
I mean, we
I
didn't have it with red sauce too often, but we still had spaghetti. You could have spaghetti with other things.
Oh my god, white sauce.
Yeah.
Chef's kiss.
We don't have the material.
What about raw sauce?
What, Poppy? What is raw
Shut
sauce?
up, Poppy!
No. Hold on, Poppy. What's raw sauce?
No, I don't want to know.
No, come on. What's raw sauce?
Nothing.
Come on. Come on, Poppy.
I'll tell you when you're older.
I'm older right now. Go ahead.
How old is Poppy?
Old enough to know what raw sauce is, I guess.
I wasn't expecting people to ask me what raw sauce is.
You've dug your hole.
Oh God.
Stay with your full chest. Come on now.
This is me yes-handing you.
Not the yes hand.
And
You thought you were safe. You really thought you were safe, huh?
You
Miss
walk
Billy
in here with the
motherfucker.
raw sauce, you gotta tell me what you're talking about.
When will you
Wait,
learn?
actually, it's just alcohol.
Oh shit.
All
That's a
right.
really bad sauce.
Sure.
That's a really bad sauce.
Yeah, that's I think Willow would love
Thank God
that.
they bought
sauce,
it. I say that
not-
very quietly.
Lie. She's lying.
Just carefully
am I?
nodding my
Am
head,
I?
just like it's like I believe you so much.
How are you gonna make up an alcohol to an alcoholic?
I love the idea of like being like, I believe you so much, but shaking head no. So much.
I so believe and trust you.
Oh my god. That's great, sweaty.
Sweaty? I'm sorry, sweaty?
You know.
Yeah.
Sounds like I'm not the only one who has some explaining to do.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Going to bed. I think I'm gonna go to bed then.
Yeah?
Okay. Yeah.
That. Goodbye.
Need some raw sauce to help you sleep.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's just foul. That's just foul.
Oh!
Absolutely foul.
Oh.
No, absolutely foul.
No. What
What,
taste?
alcohol?
What taste?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Yeah.
Never
I'm
speak
not-
to me again.
I'm not actually joking here. I didn't even know what it meant. I looked it up, and apparently, one of the meanings is alcohol. So
Incredible.
I just remember hearing that song.
Are you sure it's not?
Bartender, give me some raw sauce.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Please.
You gonna turn back time and make that not happen? What are you gonna do?
God, I can't.
I'm gonna. I have to.
Gotta go.
It's bedtime now.
It's sleeping time. I can't.
Decided it's bedtime now.
I walk.
Wow.
I walk out of the mess hall. I stand outside for a second, and I go,
Poppy has made herself
and then I go to
uncomfortable.
bed. Take a couple breaths.
Oh my god.
And we sleep.
God.
Honk shoe.
Do we have any terrible, awful dreams?
No.
Oh, I hated that.
Snort.
Awesome.
You snort.
Snort.
Snort. Snort.
Snort.
What the
Who
fuck?
in the party snores like Carl Weezer?
Oh, no.
Probably Poppy.
Yeah, I think Poppy does.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
It would be Poppy. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I don't sleep.
Oh my god, shut up!
If you put a pillow on Poppy, would you accidentally smother
Yes,
her?
there's no way you wouldn't.
Oh no.
What would you get for smothering her or crushing her to death? Like, how much weight are you putting on this pillow?
That's like saying, what happens if you lay down and someone puts an entire mattress on you?
Isn't that what happens in the Telltale Heart?
What the fuck?
What? What do you mean? What do you mean?
I wouldn't know. I've never been to school. Anyway.
Does the Telltale Heart exist in this universe? And have I read it? Did I have to read it for school?
Well,
Telltale
yeah.
sauce.
You tell us, nerd.
I read it for school. I've also read The Raven
For school.
for school. But it's not The Raven, it's like the Owl Bear or something.
I'm gonna put all of these Reese's peanut butter cups into this hot cup of milk and then shoot it like a shot of
Oh, I'm sorry.
bourbon.
Oh.
Because that's the point in my day that I'm at.
You know?
Oh my god.
Enjoy it.
Mm.
I'm actually gonna rewrite The Raven but call it the Owl Bear. Let me pull it up.
Technically, B should have read The Great Gatsby.
Oh, I definitely read The Great Gatsby.
Why? Why would
love
we
it.
have read The Great Gatsby?
B went to public school.
Oh, okay.
It's a major portion of her backstory that B has just led a very, like, to us Earth people, normal life. Including, like, just going to fucking school.
B's just like, I'm normal now.
I'm so normal, and nothing is wrong with the world. Anyway.
Who was your
I'm normal,
favorite
nothing's
teacher?
happening.
You don't get to ask that because B's asleep and you're asleep.
Fuck. I am
Poppy's laying on bed awake asking B questions.
Oh no.
And Pete's
Poppy.
just dead silent.
Nobody wants to play 20 questions, Poppy. Fuck.
I want to play 20 questions. I start silently asking myself questions and answering them.
Is it bigger than a bread box?
Oh my god.
You just hear that silent, quietly throughout the night.
Do I have the spell silence?
How long does the spell silence work for?
Long enough to make me fall
Forever.
asleep.
Long enough for Rat to fall asleep, maybe long enough to make Poppy fall asleep.
Maybe.
I don't know, I'm pretty sure I would panic if I suddenly found that I couldn't talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Evil plans.
Rat's devious little plan.
Devious little place.
Still
Jesus.
panic. Steel voice.
Ursula?
Oh god.
Fucking Ursula?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
shit.
Ariel, you've got. Oh, what did The
Ariel.
application of Pinocchio there.
No,
Thank you.
you're going.
Mother.
Dude, okay.
Good father.
Why is Sebastian from The Little Mermaid like kind of already? Yes, but
What did you just say?
Yes.
I
You know?
legally don't have to answer that.
Oh my god.
it's just like Ariel, and we just let that happen. You know?
Ariel, you can't be going to see the humans.
Please, we have to.
They're
move
not
on.
good for you.
Yes, Ariel.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna run my voice ragged from laughing. Jesus Christ, man, come on.
Sorry, we're all on fucking crack tonight.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, everybody sleeps
Good night.
good.
Mhm.
Good job. You slept.
Yay!
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, it's morning. Oh,
It's an important day.
Yeah.
You're finishing shopping. You're picking up your items. You're
Yes.
going somewhere.
oh, okay.
Into the woods.
Oh yeah, no,
There was
fucking,
the snow, the cow.
fucking over breakfast, like B is like, wait, Willow, were you?
Grits.
Should we do the? We're gonna do the library thing, right? Should we do that today or whenever you're done?
Yeah,
with-
yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, we'll do it today. Yeah.
All right.
It's gonna
Cool.
take a day. probably
Very
a day.
committal.
Well, this is we're talking about this ahead of time. Do you want,
No, and-
Poppy? Do you want to go to the library?
I think everybody's gonna have to go. It's gonna take like a
Yes.
day.
I mean,
there.
no, I mean, I can.
More than anything.
I'm just like you already have a crowd with you, and you kind of like you ask them.
Yeah. Wanna? Oh yeah, no, you can do it.
Take me
Yeah.
to the library.
I didn't want to presume. That's all.
Oh, you got it.
I
You can invite people. That's awesome. For
look
me.
at me. Am I one to invite myself places?
Whoa. Maybe secretly.
Well,
Let's talk about you
okay.
and not
What is your greatest fear?
What?
Poppy. That was all Poppy. I didn't tell her to say that.
I mean, it's hard to sort of rank them.
Yeah, this has gotten a little bit. Anyways, next topic of conversation. We're looking at like a day's travel inland forest.
Mm.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you're invited. I guess.
Okay.
It says you can go to the library. Poppy,
Yeah.
you can. I guess you can come too.
Okay.
Yeah. Where the fuck is everyone else? Maybe you just got up.
I think we got up a little early.
I get up at this time every day.
Yeah.
Oh, I usually eat breakfast by myself.
That is true.
It's usually on purpose, but you're here. This is so great.
Yeah. Well.
That sounds so
Oh my
sad.
god. I don't.
Oh, Rat.
Hi, Rat. Good morning.
Oh, good morning.
I think we still have. I think we still have some grits over on the stove if you want some, or
No, thank
Rat, you're coming too.
you. Where? You can't just ask me that and not tell me where.
You know, to the woods. We're gonna go to the library. B. 4B.
yeah, I have to. There's some stuff I want to look up, and
I have unfinished business.
Did
yeah.
you bring your library card?
You don't need one. because I'm going.
Yeah, that's also sort of part of why Willow has to go with
Just
me.
to her face. This is my library card.
Okay.
Amazing. All right. Yeah. Sure.
I guess they just have a photo of you in a book somewhere.
No. They just know. You know?
All right. I don't even tell me.
Ominous.
You
I'll
shut
learn in
on up
some
and
other
like,
surprising way what that means.
Yeah.
You're so pretty, they just have to
And
let
you
you in.
know, and she starts she finished her grades, she starts like dusting things up. And you know, probably important to know. And someone's gonna say it when we get there. My name is Arly, just by the way. And she walks away.
Oh, so the fuck.
Oh.
So that wasn't fucking random. Oh my god.
oh.
She's already gone. She left the room.
Ah.
She took her plate.
Okay.
She was supposed to take her plate to the back to clean it, but she was kind of stressed.
That makes so much more sense. Oh my god. What?
On the deck. It's,
Oh my god.
Oh.
damn it.
Okay.
I was just like, what's your real name, B?
Beatrice.
Everyone's a liar. She walked away.
Best breakfast ever.
Liar's the lord of you.
Grits is a food of truth. We
Puts my head back in. Oh, also, we're going to my home. Okay, bye now.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Okay.
Oh my
Okay.
She's definitely not hiding anything else.
Who the
I-
fuck are you?
How the fuck does
Did we
she
bring
get to
the
go
wrong
home
one
before
back?
I get to go home? God, I
Oh, whine about it more, B.
will, Rat. Thank you very much for giving me permission. You're
very welcome.
Just taking my plates and cleaning them.
Can I just say I'm really starting to enjoy sassy B.
There is. When you say cleaning them, you mean like eating them, or like eating your food, or cleaning, like actually cleaning?
Like actually cleaning. Like I
There's-
had my grits already.
There's like a little speck in it as you're cleaning it that just won't go away.
Oh my god. Okay, whatever.
Just so you know,
Incredible.
little magical speck.
Oh
Did
my
I-
god.
Remember when I used that funny little spell?
I can't
To piss her off on day one.
I could go with that for a good 5 minutes, stop, kind of like take my claw and sort of pick at it and go like, okay, that's gonna soak then, and I just leave it in the sink.
No, the second you do that with your claw, gone. Poof.
Ah,
Oh, you got it.
oh yeah, I got it. Look at me.
There's now one under your like where your claw is. It's just a little speck.
I have hardly been awake for like 2 hours.
Fucking with you, hardcore. I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna start pulling apart the ship board by board. I think I should
Oh,
get
God.
dressed and get off.
Playing tic-tac-toe. I'm playing tic-tac-toe with Mooncake.
Oh, that's sweet, actually. Is Moss just still under the table? Just
No, I wanna. Can I bring Moss with me to play tic-tac-toe?
Yeah, you move
I wanna-
and
I wanna-
Moss are playing tic-tac-toe.
When I get up and I have my bowl in one hand, I want to pick up Moss like with one hand like a bag, and have him like
No.
on my hip. Like I want to hold him
Oh, that's
so that he's
cute.
like his hands are hanging forward and his feet are dangling in the back.
I was thinking like a surfboard.
Like
Flat.
like when people make those videos of like Gator needs his cat, and it's just holding something. I want that to be Moss.
Arly needs
All
a
right.
cat.
Arly needs her cat, pug ass bitch, and it's just Moss.
Yeah, he just dangles there.
And
Oh.
I want to bring him with me. Like I go, and then when I come back, I bring Moss the second time because I'm my new best friend, and I want to play tic-tac-toe with him and Mooncake. Me and Moss versus Mooncake.
Amazing.
Oh.
We're exes. I draw one line, he draws the other.
Oh, that's actually adorable.
There's a couple that it's 2 parallel lines, and I'm like, Moss, it's an X. Draw it. You know what an X is.
Please, you know what an X is.
I thought that I was that line. No, you have to do the line that I don't do. Point.
Yeah, you play like a couple like quick rounds of tic-tac-toe. There is like Mooncake actually like tries for like the first one. And then after it gets to a point where she's just like, oh shit, damn. And like is purposely just like puts it just like in the complete not like helpful spot at all. She's
God.
like, wow, you're so good at it. Wow, you're so good at tic-tac-toe.
When we win, I take Moss, I throw him straight up, and I catch him.
Oh, baby.
Yes!
His arms just like flail around. He's like, oh shit.
Moss got uppies.
Throw him up. His eyes get all big. He's like, ah.
His
I
eyes
can
blow out.
picture it so clearly in my head. Monster's going like.
It's those little toys, the Shrek toys where the eyes bug out.
Oh no!
Say it
Just a little fucking like Scooby-Doo character.
He's just a little dude.
He's just a little guy.
again. I've decided he's my best friend.
Amazing,
God.
amazing. But yeah.
I passed last night, so I'm good. So I'm just
Yeah,
doing
okay,
tic-tac-toe.
okay.
Yeah.
Who is it that who did you invite to bring with you again? For crewmate. It was it
I think I just invited Mooncake. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
I only
just
invited
Mooncake and you
Mooncake.
told
The
Deal.
only other person that I spoke to was Flint. Yeah, and I told Deal.
Yeah, she also already has her shit packed. Both of you bags are packed and just like sitting near like the walkway down, leaning against the wall, waiting.
I have like everything that I've ever brought on the ship in the bag.
It is
It looks
near
like I'm
bursting.
moving out.
Oh no.
I didn't have much when I got out though. So.
You've bought so much though.
I've bought a lot.
Yeah, you also
you
brought
have-
home a fox.
Yeah, and you have a pet blink fox.
He can walk. It's good for
Bro,
him.
you said everything. Is he cramped in there?
I know. I'll papoose him if he gets tired.
Ow.
I use my cloak to make a papoose.
He's gonna
Aw.
pull a Luna and just stop walking. Lay down instead of continuing.
That's
God.
okay. I carry him. I carry him.
I need you up.
But yeah. Once everybody
Hey.
is situated, has their things, does people like see how much shit that Arly has packed and like base their own
Alright,
things
go back.
off of that, or just be like, huh, weird?
I mean,
Just like
Arly said like a day's travel, so I'm just like, I mean, sort of pack, change of clothes, maybe like a road snack or two. Fucking bedroll in case there's just no beds when we get to town.
oh my god.
I definitely don't have a bedroll.
Yeah, but
The one thing I didn't
but
bring.
your clothes
Have you
are
ever
thick
had
enough
one,
that you can
though?
just curl up, you know.
I've had a bedroll.
The way you
I have
Nice.
Uno.
I have Uno. Came with my Xbox.
I have Uno, dipshit. Came with my Xbox. And I continue playing tic-tac-toe until everyone's ready to go. That's right. I'm a poet.
I'm fucking prepped enough.
Yeah. I get all my stuffs. I want to specifically say this because I don't think I've said it yet. I want to bring the short sword sword that Liv gave me because I want to start attuning it. Attuna it.
Atuna it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And put it in the can for sale.
What?
A tuna. Just a tuna. For retail sale.
Open,
Sure.
Open.
I think it might
Your guard.
inventory
Yes.
list.
Your scimitar.
Sexy.
Clicked on something else. Yes, scimitar.
I did not like it.
Penny Littleton. No, because I opened the link for it and then clicked off to the side and it started opening other things.
No. Oh god.
It's like, please no.
You said you're a scimitar. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I was like, oh god.
Your scimitar. Actually, it's cursed.
Actually, when you attune it, when you try to, it blows up.
Actually, it blows up and you start melting.
It acts like it knows nobody.
It acts like
Including
you
you.
know nobody.
Oh my god.
That's a little exciting.
It banishes you from this realm.
Oh shit, the shadow realm, Yug.
Yug. Your scimitar, it banishes you to the shadow realm.
Oh my god,
Your
we're in
scimitar
the shadow
seasons
realm.
invents a new season, and it's called the Shadow Realm.
Oh fuck yeah.
Oh my god.
Ibex is just here.
Oh, since it's morning, can I identify my key? I kind of want to like just have it and not know what it does, but I also like if it's useful, I want to have I want to know that.
Yeah. Key.
Yeah.
I also want to just start unlocking doors and see what happens.
Key. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you can
Okay, I do that.
It's a magic key.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
That's awesome.
Is it like a skeleton key?
It has a 5% chance of being a skeleton key.
Oh, that's exciting.
But
How do you determine that? Like, what do you roll? Do you roll?
that's for later.
Oh, oh, this is the new best thing ever.
That's for me to know and you to find out.
Does it require attunement?
No, it's just a little, like.
Just draw my entire thing.
Oh my god, your dream journal.
Oh my god.
No, my dream journal's in my backpack.
No.
Actually,
I have one of those, actually.
Can't wait
You
to
do.
ruin that.
wait, you do.
I actually have one.
Yeah,
Oh
you have
my
a magic.
God.
You have a magic book. That's a dream journal.
Poppy ruined my dream journal.
No, I actually have one.
I was about to do the thing, but then it just immediately inhaled water.
Oh no.
I did not! Send Mr. Electric! Send him to the principal's
Wait.
office and have him expelled!
No.
What?
Deal is
Mr. Electric.
Yeah.
Oh no!
yeah.
Deal.
Oh no.
Oops. Oops.
She do be
Instead of-
shooting lightning.
Oh my god, fuck. Instead
so
of having
sexy.
a big face, she has
Big tits.
Big
tits.
Oh no!
I'll see. Okay, I'll see myself out. I'll see.
I got it.
What makes it good is that she disappears off the screen too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just go.
Stop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Or I just shut my mouth. That's all I did.
You did what with your mouth?
I shut my mouth. closed.
Oh. Oh, okay.
No longer open for business. Wait.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
You need
Hey.
to really work
No,
on when is the time to not speak.
You're right. You're right.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Let's go to town. Anybody?
What?
Anyways, let's go.
Go to town, everybody.
Oh,
You
wait,
need
wait,
to-
pause. We have to decide who else we're bringing.
That's if you
Does
want to bring
Moon-
somebody else, yeah.
Oh yeah. Do we
I-
bring anyone?
Holds Mooncake hand.
She's
My
confused.
I
You hold her hand,
Wait.
she goes, bro, what the fuck?
no, I don't actually.
We're
but you
going
know
to a
the-
funny little library.
You know,
Dude,
you
what
know
the hell?
your image of little Finny and Ibex.
Yeah.
That is what I'm thinking of. But it's like, who do you want to bring?
Amazing. Mm-hmm.
No.
I don't actually.
Are
want to
we-
bring it. That would be weird. We have matching bracelets on,
Are we?
so we could bring another person.
I hold her so close and I say, I know we make so many jokes, but can we deal? Can we take deal?
We can.
Can we actually take
say-
deal to like not just a
can we-
town?
Can we bring mommy?
Can
Come on, mommy.
guys? This is my mommy. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Captain.
Please,
Sorry.
meet you, mother.
Captain, sorry.
Crying. Captain. Sorry.
Mother.
You do Captain, sorry. Captain, sorry. She's like,
Captain, sorry.
Mario.
yeah, I'm the captain. What do you want?
Kiss, kiss.
My
I'd be
God.
okay with bringing Deal. Wait, let's
Yeah, you
have
can
an
ask her to
in-character
go with
discussion.
you.
Wait, let's
Yeah,
have an
let's have
in-character
an
discussion.
Character discussion, let's
Look.
go.
I put my big backpack on.
You
bring my
tilt a
box
little
over.
bit.
Oh
Whoa.
no.
We can bring someone else. I mean, I'd prefer to.
Really, it's up to you.
Yeah.
We're
I'm,
going to
yeah.
your place, so
I mean,
No, I mean, you guys can.
we're not bringing. It's a library. We're not bringing Ziva. We're not
I-
bringing Moth.
You know,
Sorry.
hey,
okay.
I enjoy Ziva a lot.
Very loud.
I just gave her Gloves of the Kleptomaniac, and
You
I don't-
did what?
Oh my god, she's just I'm imagining her just putting those on and just starts grabbing stuff from her own pile and puts it back in her own pile.
yeah. So
That's
Oh,
really
that's
no.
like
bad.
the only real reason I'd be like, you know,
That's
maybe
really
it's not that.
bad.
Oh,
She's gonna get caught in the loop.
God.
Careful.
Oh,
A monster. You've created a monster.
And we brought Moss out yesterday. He might be tired.
Yeah, no, we can't.
Yeah.
No. Even if we didn't bring Moss out yesterday, this is
He's still like sat on the floor a little ways from you guys, like cartoon like woo doo woo eyes from you throwing him in the air.
I love him. I love him. I love him. That's my little friend.
I gotta wonder if
My little
Moss
man.
did Moss
That's my
witness
little man.
Flint throw Arly?
I don't think so.
He wasn't part of the lineup for that fight.
Okay.
But it would be funny to say that, yeah.
Because I just think it would be funny the fact that he witnessed that and then all of a sudden got thrown in the air.
He starts thinking about it.
It's like, oh, okay, she's issues. All right. Oh, she's fucked up. Okay, I got it.
Oh, okay, I see.
Got it. And I mean, we brought Nira and Yuri out last time too, and they, I think, are honestly kind of tired of us.
I
I mean,
mean,
they were really just in it for the shopping, so
we
we're in a
could
state.
always bring Delio, you know.
yeah,
Hmm?
we haven't.
Yeah,
We
yeah, I
haven't.
brought her since Silverkeep.
I mean,
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, let's just introduce Steel to
guys, I was
my
not...
entire childhood. It's fine.
Oh my god, that's such a great idea. Yes.
I mean, what was the fucking bit that you did back in Silverkeep that you two were like married or some shit?
That's not gonna blow over well when I get home. But I appreciate the sentiment there, and I get what you're going for. Sure. I mean,
I'm not gonna say it in character because it's too mean. But I'm like, we can't invite Powell because he's just gonna have a hard time reading.
can't
That
read.
is too mean. Thank you for not saying that in character.
No, because he has one
Can
arm.
Powell not read?
Oh,
No, he has one arm.
Why do you need 2 arms to read?
you don't need.
You don't need 2 arms.
So
to
you
read,
didn't say
but-
it in character because it just
Yeah.
wasn't a good joke.
Yeah.
Okay, well, alright, fine.
Anyway,
It's so mean.
Anyways,
we probably
Why are you
shouldn't
so mean
take
to me?
Powell. 'Cause-
Arly, do you want to bring your husband or your wife to your hometown?
Oh yeah.
fuck.
Both have titty to hold.
I would say that you ask her like, we can bring Deal or Powell, and she's like a little bit like, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Bisexual panic.
See, I think
Yeah, I mean, either's fine, I guess.
we can ask both, but I
Like
don't know, I
sweating
feel
a
like-
little bit. You've never seen
like-
Arly sweat. She was sweating a little bit.
I feel like
you
for
could
a-
ask both of them and have them like fight for it. If you
I don't think that they would
That's not
fight
gonna-
over something
I-
like that.
No,
It's a little warm.
I think.
Whew. Sorry.
Anyways, instead of debating,
water.
I'm just gonna go ask.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Doesn't
I don't want to do it. It's a little warmer today, isn't it?
How you walking away?
Are you a squid?
Imagine your legs just swinging back and forth like really fast.
Yeah, that's what I was saying too.
Almost like Mr. Krabs.
That's what I was thinking. Yes.
Yeah. Me money.
Rat walks
Me
away and I
money.
look at B and I'm like, oh, it's a
Me
little bit
money.
warmer today, isn't it? A bit fucked.
Oh no,
Yeah,
no,
It's cold.
Not welcome to.
Should have checked the
Do you
weather.
do you want an extra cloak? I'm pretty sure I have like some kind of coat or something.
No,
I
I'm
can put-
sweating. Why would I want another cloak?
Oh my god.
Oh, do you need like a piece of ice?
Yes, B.
Do we
Okay.
Acquire
have
one for me.
Oh no.
Do we have an ice maker?
Yeah, I was
Do we
about
have
to
an
ask,
ice
is there any like way I could acquire ice?
I mean, there is like ice box, like in the
Oh.
like kitchen.
Can I
Can
I
we chip you
attempt
some off the block?
You chip some ice off of it.
can I attempt a prank and
Oh.
try to dump some ice down?
You're gonna prank me?
It's
Yeah,
just a prank, bro.
Do you want to do that?
You're gonna
it's
prank?
prank, bro.
It's just
Yeah,
a prank, bro.
you'd have to
Yeah.
open the ice box. 2, chip ice off of the block of ice.
Yeah, I'll go that
Okay.
far.
I need strength rolls.
Oh,
Okay. Where
all
did I
fun
put
games
my
until
ice?
you need to do a strength roll as a fucking fairy.
Put it down the back of my shirt because I'm wearing a white shirt and it will become see-through.
Yeah, down the back,
It gets
of
wet.
course. Well, you don't do it down the front because then like that's they can see you like do it.
Yeah. Unless
If you
you
do
have,
it down the back, you can like sneak up behind them and dump it down the back of their shirt.
unless you have like the little hand, the mage hand.
Mage hand?
Yeah, a little funny invisible hand that goes. Pew.
Yeah, I don't have mage hand,
No, that's
and that's just too complicated.
Yeah.
I prefer a simple. I prefer a simple prank. Says
Mhm.
the person who created a complex narrative about a murderous possessed doll to frighten a lizard on our party.
Yeah, but it was a simple.
Yeah,
one.
actually.
Yeah, but it was a simple prank.
The methods were simple.
Yeah.
The reason is simple.
Oh boy,
Uh-oh.
what is my modifier again?
No.
Oh no.
Ooh.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 11 is nothing.
Yeah, 11 ain't got nothing for you.
So I rolled an 11.
That's awesome.
Hmm.
An 11. I rolled an 11 with 11 strength.
Hey, you know what? That's my favorite number.
Good even.
Wow, 11, 11, make a wish.
Oh, it's not.
What does that mean? What
Bro,
is
it's 9
11 11?
p.m.
It's a night, but it's almost. But it's 10 o'clock.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. Everything's so small.
What?
What?
I was looking at the clock on my computer in the corner, but the numbers are very very small. So I could see that it looked like it was like a 59, but I thought it was an 8, not a 9.
You should.
89.
You can pry it open a little bit. It's not like you're like standing like on the edge, like heaving. You can only like get it up to like your shoulders, but you can't push it any further to like open the lid.
I'm gonna try and squeeze through and get at the ice.
Okay.
Do I like roll another strength to chip ice? Roll to chip ice.
Yeah.
What's the ice?
You slip into the box. It shuts behind you.
Oh god.
Oh god!
Great.
You're back in. You're trapped again. How do you feel? Contained.
Cold box.
It's like when cats do just like get themselves stuck up on top of a tall surface. Then you take them
Oh.
down and they're like, "Oh, thank you for saving me," and then they just go back up there.
Yeah. You're
it's
now.
like it's like the time that my cat had somehow found a way to slip its way into the bathroom sink, into it,
What?
into the
What do you-
drawers beneath the bathroom sink. I
Oh.
was,
Holy
I was like, where the fuck is that meowing coming from? It's like,
Yeah.
open it. How?
Yeah. Ours gets into the linen closet and like blends in with the extra sheets, and then we close the door on him.
Yeah, we used
And he
to
wakes up after 12 hours and goes, "Meow."
we used to have to put child locks on our cabinets because one of our cats would open them and go inside. Specifically, he would go into the one that we had all the pet supplies in, and he'd eat the lizard's crickets.
What?
Yeah,
That makes sense.
It
it was Piku.
Oh, it's
Sweepy's-
Piku.
It's Sweepy's dad.
Oh,
my
that makes so much
God.
sense.
Ah, the fat cat.
Pillsbury Doughboy.
Miss her.
Please,
She's just
that was
so
my
funny right
father.
I rolled a strength roll of 15.
You chip ice.
I
Oh,
chip
nice.
ice. Now, can I attempt to roll another strength roll to get back out?
Yes.
No.
Oh my god.
Life is a struggle for you, isn't it? How does it feel?
That is a 2.
Oh no.
Oh,
Good.
God.
Christ.
When does
You
when does
find-
frostbite?
Have like sending or something.
You
like
find that not having any footing to stand on and needing to like fly and push on the lid at the same time makes it harder.
you
my
just hear like sad whimpering coming from inside the icebox. Just
Do we hear? Where's the icebox on the ship?
Okay,
Kitchen.
okay.
Yeah, are y'all
I got this.
conversing?
We're-
Like,
We're like out on the fucking deck. Yeah, after a while, look, flash forward. I'll let you go talk to Dio. Flash forward to when we're about to leave and we can't fucking find Poppy. I'll be like, oh my god, guys, where the fuck is Poppy? And then I'm gonna send Senate to look for her.
bro,
I'm gonna send little Sniff Sniff to look for her. The little fairy.
she's gonna be cryogenically frozen at that
I'm
point.
gonna send little Sniff Sniff to look for little Fly Fly.
It's gonna fucking take all
Little-
day to realize that she's missing. Oh my god.
Faye Sniff's gonna find the little Faye.
Exactly. That was the idea.
My
No, it's
God.
been like 10 minutes. She'll be okay.
Yeah, it hasn't been that long. You just like
It's been 10
grab
minutes, but
Senen's
she's,
face
like,
and you're
the
like,
size of
okay,
an
puppy,
almond."
go find her.
You got it, boy.
You just like, she's kind of the same thing as you. Go find
Oh.
her.
Little fairy. You've seen her before.
I like to think
Got
I like to think of Little Sniff Sniff bringing back Gretchen first, and then just being like,
You're like,
Close.
little Faye. And he's like, yeah, Comes back holding a rat in his mouth.
You're close. This is a good job. This is good. It's not what I want, but this is good. I take Gretchen, I give it to Rat. Okay.
Rat is not here.
Turn to give it.
Where's
I
his
give it to
back
Bee.
when Rat is? Oh,
No,
no,
okay.
back.
No,
Yeah.
you turn to go give it to a rat. Gretchen just disappears.
Yeah, perfect. I'm like, close. Try again.
Wherever rat is talking to Deal, Gretchen just appears on your shoulder.
Oh, nice. Where'd you go?
You got it. Try
She
again.
squeaks. Yeah, Sen does like sniff, 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 run around, find himself into the kitchen, starts like clawing at the icebox.
Oh, I could have probably just. Theoretically just tracked Poppy. Oh well. Anyways. This is better.
Oh,
Huh?
oh my.
Are you in the ice? I pick up the icebox lid. Why are you in there? Why? Why?
He's just a little chilly.
I got locked in.
Oh, I see that.
Oh my god.
You embarrassed?
Yes.
Should be. Good. Get out.
And Senan
Okay.
like shoves his nose in
she
Poppy's face.
crawls out like a kid after they've just like been yelled at by their parent, or they just like the parent told them not to do something, they did it and immediately like
Face
saw the
consequences.
consequences. Like, oh, don't like pick up that thing, it's hot, and then immediately attempted to pick up the thing and dropped it,
Yeah.
and now they're all sad.
Yeah.
I just,
Yeah.
he
I
just
give
holds out
Senan
their
like a
hand.
fish.
He just holds out their hand, just like, are you cold? Do you need to? I can sort of cup you, warm you up.
Thank you.
Okay.
She hops onto your hand.
There has to be a way to make it so that doesn't happen, because it's a very good thing that we realized as fast as
Yeah.
we did.
Yeah, we'll work on it when we get back. It's not-
Okay.
Yeah, Senan is like
Cool.
doing that thing where like you pick up a piece of food in front of a dog and they're like, I want that thing. And it's just
Yeah.
kind of like hopping up on his back feet a little bit to try and look into his hand and be like, that's the thing I was trying to
No.
find.
No, this is a friend. No.
I give him a fish. That was good. Good job. Pat. Good job. Good on ya.
Gobble
So-
it
And
down.
now,
With everyone accounted for.
now we go back in time to Rat talking to Deal.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get done with that before we forgot about it.
Mhm.
Yeah, and before I forget about it, do I see an opportunity to dump ice?
Oh, at some point you definitely do.
I went through all that effort to save you, and you're gonna.
Wait, okay, so you get out and you crawl into my head and you're still holding a piece of ice,
I'm holding it behind my back.
which like you can't really how. No, you know what? I was gonna say, how do you hide that from me? And I remember that I have the lowest passive perception. You hide
Oh
that.
my
Yeah.
god. It all makes sense.
Yeah, but you are cupped in the heat of my hands, so that piece of ice is melting, Chief.
I'm going to, the moment I see an opportunity, I'm going to prankify this.
Mhm.
Yeah, you have the moment of opportunity to prankify it while you guys are like, once you get back to your spot and you're like, okay, checking over your last things, making sure you're ready to go.
Oh, sorry. My thing kept clicking to turn me on and off. Continue.
But yeah, you definitely get the chance within like the next few minutes.
Opening my magic item list.
By
No,
the way,
please.
I rolled a 19
Yeah,
for any like prank roll.
stealth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sleight of hand.
sleight of hand, stealth. Yeah, you definitely. Arly's like, yeah, you're checking over all your shit, make sure you have everything together.
Yeah.
She very easily just
Turn
sneaks up
around.
behind you with her ice shards.
Okay.
And then
Slow
I
turn.
I'm going to immediately like hide behind you, so when you turn, I move around you to stay just out of your line of sight.
What do I roll to see through bullshit?
To see through bullshit.
Bullshit detector.
Bullshit detector.
I'm looking at all the things I can do to you right now.
Oh,
no.
My god.
You cast 12th level fireball centered on yourself.
12th level? What the there's no 12th level spells.
Remove the town.
Want there to be.
There's only one that I know.
I'd say perception.
Mum. That's my perception plus. I think it's +7. Oh, it's blank. That's really good. Okay. 20, not natural.
Ooh.
Unnatural.
Natural.
Dirty, filthy.
Flavored.
Put some Cheeto dust on there.
Yeah. Nacho
So I know.
blasted 20.
Oh no. Nacho
I go,
blasted.
Funny.
Hey, Poppy. That was really funny. Hey, I have a gift for you. And I dig through my bag and I pull out 4 green mushrooms. And I go, actually, I got these back in Gyari just for you. Here,
Uh-oh, god.
eat one. They're edible raw. They're very
Poppy
good.
looks at you with like,
They're raw sauce.
oh my god.
Some raw sauce just for you.
Poppy looks at them really suspiciously, but still slowly reaches out to take it.
Yeah, put one in. They're delicious. We were eating them left and right when we were traveling through Gyari.
Poppy is just standing there silently, looks down at Mushroom, up at Arly, down at Mushroom, up at Arly. I don't know. Would I know what this is? What is this?
Something from my list.
Did I give you a name for it, or did you just write down green mushroom?
Nope, it's just green mushroom.
Okay.
It's nothing special. It's one of the mushrooms I picked when I was out.
Okay.
It's like green.
Are you talking about those random mushrooms from the Feywoods?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
She's slowly going to take a bite of it.
Do you bite into it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have noted they're not edible. So.
Oh. Do they just taste bad,
No
or like do I?
they're just not edible.
They're just fucking nasty.
It's just nasty.
Thank god.
You bite it, you remember that it's just called a green cat mushroom, that you usually just use them for like dye making. But they're not a food mushroom.
You grow a third leg.
Oh no!
Delicious,
Yeah, I was
isn't it?
expecting like to suddenly start tripping or something.
Yeah, I know.
Nah, it's just nasty. Maybe if you like actually ate one and like swallowed it, you get a tummy ache.
Oh no!
Just icky yuck yuck.
Just like deadpan face. Delicious, isn't it?
I'll get you back for this.
I don't think you will. Don't.
We'll see about that. We'll see about that.
Mark down your prank counters.
It's time to prankify this.
I get really close to Poppy, and I just go, just so you know, my favorite enemy's Faye.
Oh!
What?
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 Get that in front of your little fox, man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I
As a
don't
ranger,
harbor ill
her
intent.
favorite enemy is Faye, which means she does
I
more
do
attack
extra
on them.
damage. If my enemy is Faye.
menace/threat?
Yeah, so she just said, I can kill you extra good.
I'm pretty sure a book could kill me extra good.
And then I just returned to hanging out with my fox, like nothing happened. And now you can talk to Tina.
Jeez, why is
And
everyone
only
on this
now.
boat terrifying?
That whole thing was happening. Mooncake was just like strapping up the rest of her things, like picking up her bag in this like wrapped up package that she has, and just be like, "What the fuck? We're just trying to leave, man.
This bitch is crazy.
Bitch, we're just trying to go." But yes, you find Deal. She's in her room doing deal things.
I'm sorry, you cut out so bad. She's in her deal things is all that came through.
Yeah,
I
she's.
think
in her
that's all
room.
you need to know.
Yeah, she's in her room doing deal things.
She's where she always is.
She's where she always is, staring at papers and maps.
Being
Oh.
so incredibly sexy.
Always being
Yeah.
so incredibly sexy and kind of stressed looking.
Oh, fuck.
As she does what
Gorgeous
she's-
girls are a little bit anxious all the time.
Does a little knock, the do. Not the do at the end, because that's
Yeah,
the
she
main
answers.
part.
She answers back.
Aw, sweet. Hey there, Dealio.
Yeah, she's like more so she's just like folding up like maps and shit and like putting them away.
Oh, okay. So, we're gonna head out soon, and we're I guess we're going to Willow.
Do you,
Arly's.
would you rather be called Willow? Because
No.
I know how it is with sort of choosing your own name type of stuff.
She's like doing something, and I don't give a shit.
Okay, cool.
I don't fucking care.
I don't care. Been called worse.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Well, I
Great.
called you Willow this long.
Really rad.
Hmm?
So we're going to Willow Arly. Not really sure at this point.
Point?
Heading to Willow's
We're heading to
birthplace, town,
Elf's house.
home. Yeah, and we're going to a library, and I thought maybe you'd be interested. Well, maybe Powell, but I figured you'd probably be interested in the library.
I mean, I know that you guys are going there, and she's like shoving maps back in their little like hole cubby things. She kind of just like stops, just like standing there, like rolling one up in her hands and just like looking around her like office room thing. And she's like, I mean, I guess, sure.
I mean, it's gonna be interesting. Aren't you kind of curious?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, we're gonna find
Yeah,
out
you're
so
right.
much dirt. It's gonna be great. Oh my god.
That's so fucked up.
I am so glad we can agree on this deal.
Might just be a little bit interesting.
Oh, you cut out. You're so gone.
Might just be a little bit interesting.
Right? Right?
I mean, and she kind of just like waves her hand around a little bit and like finishes rolling up a map, the last map, and puts it away. She's like, and if she like decides to stay or something, good chance to say bye.
Oh, yeah, it's a good point. It's a good point. You're right.
Nodding, she's like, yes.
Yeah, that's definitely it. Not the tons of dirt and probably very embarrassing moments to witness. Yeah, not that at all.
I would like to hear a funny childhood story.
Oh my god, I would love that.
This is so fucked up.
Do you think she was bullied?
I don't know, but it's always fun going to somebody's house for the first time and getting to hear funny childhood stories. So
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I would just pack your bags. Let's go. We'll wait up for you. Oh, this is gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
This is gonna be great.
She already like starts to move and like pulling out like a couple like books and stuff from her desk and like grabbing a bag out of a corner. She's like, "Yeah, I'll be right there in a minute." It's, like,
You know
shoving
when
stuff
someone
in-
has like, and they like start to like walk out of a room because they're excited.
Mhm.
That, and as she's going, she's like, I'm gonna let Pow know.
Okay. Like doors like shutting as you're like yelling.
Yeah. And then I'm not gonna act it out, but I'm gonna run out and tell Pow like, you're in charge of the ship now.
You're in charge.
You're about
Oh my god.
We're gonna go have fun. We're gonna go on a fucking 2-night bender with Deal.
God, I wish we were going on a 2-night bender. When do we get to go on a bender in the campaign, huh?
Soon.
I was gonna say, what about that time? What about that time that we went to the bar and you got your shit rocked?
You did go.
We did have the end of
I got
Silver
my
Keep
shit rocked,
Bender.
I won.
Yeah. You won.
I won the Silver Keep fight.
Between
So you guys
Deals?
Stop
No.
spreading rumors. That wasn't
No.
a bender. That was just a fight.
That was just
No,
a
I know,
fight
but
ring.
There was no bending there.
That
There was no
night
bending.
out though was a bender, don't you think?
No, there was no bending. I just fought for money. The
That
Silver
is true.
Keep
Arly didn't
was a
drink.
bender.
Arly did not drink when you guys went to Nina Fey. She just fought for money in the fighting ring.
to Namai.
Unify
Yeah.
was just the fight.
Or yeah,
Silver
Namai,
Keep.
sorry.
Namai.
Yeah. There was
We're
the,
ne-
yeah,
we're
the end-
about
the
to
end of
be
Silver
Nina
Keep fucking Bender.
You're about to enter Nina Fey.
And I likely
Not-
won't drink there either. Damn.
You never
Actually,
know.
if I'm being honest.
If you're being honest. If you're being
Uh,
honest.
If you're honest.
And you're being really honest today.
And you're so honest all the time.
I'm running out of time.
I die.
I'd rather you hear it from me, not from her.
I'm dying. I'm dying, rat.
I'm dying.
I'd rather tell you guys. I'd rather you hear it
Take you by
from
the
me and
shoulders.
not from
Grant,
her.
I'm dying
Arly-
of a terrible, terrible affliction called just shut up.
Arly laying down. Deal over her. Arly, one hand on Deal's tit. I'm dying.
Oh my god.
She would do that without dying.
Without being dying.
Shut up. We had a girls' day the other day.
You did.
What did I compare it to the other day that was so funny? Fuck.
I don't know. It's
Wait,
in,
I'm so mad.
It's in the DMs.
I'm so mad.
I said it.
But
It's
yeah,
funny.
you go, haha, lol, pal, you're screwed.
Oh,
You're in
chits work
charge.
hard, emos work harder.
Idiot.
That was girls' day.
That was Girls' Day. You had Girls' Day and Powell was in charge.
We're gonna have girls 2 days.
3, 2, 3.
Girls' weekend. We're
Girls'
reckoning with the
weekend.
past.
Girls' Weekend, let's go.
Girls' weekend. Woo, let's
It's gonna
go.
be really great for me and Delio. Probably awful for you.
Yeah. Most likely. Anyways, let's go back into town.
Yeah, you guys are all gathered now. Deal has her little bag pick. She has her backpack. She ready to go.
Where'd to go?
Yeah, you guys.
We have to go to town first.
Yes, you have to go back in town. You have to pick up
Yes.
your thing, or Flint's boots, and any
We'll go pick up Flint's boots.
yeah, and any other like last minute things you were doing. Because you guys still haven't bought winter clothes.
Oh yeah.
Hey y'all, some of y'all need some layers.
Oh shit! Right? Yeah. Where's a fucking clothing shop? I think.
forgot we're in Cold hell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
you're
the
entering
thing,
cold hell.
Yeah, I think
Now-
the thing in my brain is that my brain equated the leather shop with the clothing shop, and so I thought to myself, "Yeah, I must have bought a coat while I was in there, right?"
I think you made a point to say that I am covered in fur, and that was
Well, no, I said I'm covered in fur, which means I don't need like a thick coat.
Mhm.
I do still want a
Yeah, no,
winter-like
the only
outfit
the
because
only
it would be fun to
clothing
draw.
only clothing at the leather shop was like a vest and like the bracers
Okay.
and a pair of
Should I
boots that
just,
weren't
like-
the right boots.
Should I just like glue a bunch of like feathers to myself or something? I doubt they make coats in my size.
Just get some cotton
We'll
balls
see.
and a fucking piece of tape.
We'll see.
And look like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Yes.
Stay poofed.
Stay poofed.
I think I raised my hand.
Yeah.
Would you say that I have clothes on the ship or no? Winter clothes. Because I know we have said before that I have a shit ton of clothes. Because we made a comment about that when we were dressing Flint. But would you say there any is winter?
Not extreme winter.
Okay.
Like chilly weather winter, but not like lots
Frozen
of
hell.
snow, frozen hell winter.
God.
So I don't think a frozen, like, even everybody on the ship that had new clothes when you guys got back, they had to buy.
Chilby clothes.
So they had to buy their Chilby clothes. Their upgraded outfits they bought.
Oh, nice. They're level 6 outfits. Not for them. Not level 6. We're level 6.
Some
Or
of them.
level something.
Some of them.
Oh, yeah. Some of them.
Some of them higher. But yeah. Sheesh. Anyways, yes, you have warmer wear, but not frozen hell wear.
Cool, I'm gonna go get frozen hellware.
Woo.
Yeah. Yeah, so you go back into town. If you're going to get Flint's boots, you go to the market. It is I'm gonna say that it's early. Because it is a day's trip there. So you would be waking up early, heading out early. And you're
Of course.
fucking wake up, bitches. Yes, Poppy and Poppy.
Good morning.
Why is Olaf in that gif?
I fucking love it.
No.
I mean, I hate Olaf with all my heart and soul, but
Oh my god.
Big fan of Olaf over here.
I hate
Vince,
him.
thank you for the follow.
I hate him.
Hope you
Pointing at
enjoyed
you.
D&D.
Big fan of Olaf.
Serves
This is our
literally
weekly
no
D&D.
purpose
This is our
to the
weekly
story.
We're in like a
D&D,
restaurant and I'm gesturing at the
game.
The
waiters. Like, big fan of
absolute-
Olaf
Oh my
over
God.
here.
The absolute like
Hold on, I'm gonna deafen for
paradigm of the
I'm gonna deafen for a second from the Olaf hate. Welcome to our weekly D&D game. It's weekly, every Wednesday.
and
It's
attract
their-
children to
It's
theaters.
their birthday today. Can you bring them out? Can you bring them out the Olaf cake? They love Olaf.
Oh my God.
I literally see Olaf's face and get like violent urges. I want to just mush his face into
Olaf
dirt and
for-
mud.
Oh my
Oh my
God.
god.
Do not share this
Olaf
episode with
for-
Mom. Jesus Christ.
My mom likes Olaf.
Mom really likes Olaf.
I
this
hate
is mom
likes
Olaf
him.
so much.
You
Olaf
can't
is
go over to
both
Fawn's
parents.
house because
But my
if-
mommy
if
likes him.
If it's Christmas time, you can't go over.
We
I
have
guess
Olaf stays over at their house for.
We
a couple
have,
weeks.
we have
Yeah,
an
I'm sorry,
inflatable
Fauna.
Olaf.
I guess I can't come over.
Wait, no,
for
wait, no,
Christmas.
hold on. This is a cute story. We have an inflatable Olaf that we put on our porch for Christmas. And this year we put our decorations out a little late.
Here.
And when my dad was putting them out, a car, like a little van, like drove down the street, like while he was putting them up, and like slowed down. And once he like had them up like inflated and stuff, it like drove by again and slowed down. And he was like, "What the hell is happening?" And the window opened, and it was two little girls and their mom. And they're like, "Oh, we're so happy that you're putting him up. We saw earlier this month that he wasn't up yet, and we thought you got rid of him." And they're like, "We look forward to seeing him every year."
Aww.
And it made the two little girls really happy to see him.
Okay, that's sweet. However, the fact that it focuses around Olaf,
The demon snowman.
Big major Olaf fan over here.
angry, angry.
My God.
My arm is just around your shoulder and like gripping your shoulder really tight. Big Olaf fan right here.
MJ only sees red.
You look at me and it's just like emptiness.
Oh my God. But yes, you go in town early. It's quote unquote early, not early enough to see all the fishermen head out because the god awful hours that they do. But it is earlier in the day. Last time you got there noonish, almost noon.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like 9:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So it's busy. Everybody's like open already and stuff. Remember from last time, they're in this little shopping area that you're in was not a like clothing store. Here. Zooming the map in on the shopping area. There.
Nice.
Wow.
Damn. This is nice.
But it was like the antiques, the tavern, alchemist, general goods, leather, worker repair shop, trinkets shop, those things. And Flint's boots are at the leather shop,
Nice.
which does look open.
I can go pick up the boots with Flint, who is here
Okay.
in spirit.
He's here
Yeah.
in spirit. Teal and Mooncake kind of be like, "Yeah, we're just gonna like wait over here while you guys go finish up getting your shit."
Nice.
So they're just like fucking chilling on a bench waiting for you guys.
Nice.
Nice. Love that. Love that. Where did you say the like clothing shop was again? Like, is it in the same just area?
You don't see a clothing shop.
Oh, I see.
It's not in. These are the only ones that are in like this area.
I
that you
mean,
see.
I don't see.
You do not see.
Guys, no.
Okay, then when I go to get the boots, I walk up to the storekeep while Flint gets
Yeah.
his boots. So go in together.
Yeah, the half orc is there. Flint and them discuss, exchange goods. They're like, "Oh, look at these! These are like real cool boots that I made. Check this out."
Look, yeah.
Like, "Hey, look at this little detail! Isn't this cool?" Like, they're so
That's really
fuzzy
impressive.
inside. Like showing them to Flint, and like, "I hope you like them."
Yeah, and Flynn's all like, "Thank you, even though I don't like wearing shoes. I'll
Flint's
wear
just
these.
Flint's like, "Yeah, these are great. I hate shoes. Oh boy."
These are so good. Here's the payment as requested."
It's like
These
the
are
sigh
great.
Common
emoji.
money.
It's like, shoes.
I appreciate the effort you put into them. Thank you.
I like that they are the same color.
I wear them on my feet. Yeah. Okay.
She goes on my feet, right? On my feet.
Puts them on without socks.
Baby steps. Baby steps.
It's okay. He just learned what socks were not that long ago. But yeah, and like they do like recognize Arly because you did go in and buy the bracers
Yeah.
yesterday. So they say hi to you too and stuff. Be like, you need anything else? Or
Yeah, I mean, well, no, not in terms of work. Braces are awesome, by the way. And she like holds her arms up, just wearing them. Awesome. These are great.
imagining like Lego arms hold up.
Yeah. It's like the like archery adjustments and all. Fucking fantastic. Fantastic handiwork.
They're like, oh, shucks.
What can I say? 2 questions.
Mm-hmm.
First, you got a clothing shop in town? I got some friends that need some winter gear.
Mm-hmm.
We're heading inwards towards Inafei. So,
and they kind of like make a little face. They're like, I mean, there's kinda.
kinda. I mean, we'll take what we can get. So,
I
you
mean,
know.
you'll find what you want.
Perf!
What the fuck does that mean?
There's a butt though. What's the butt?
Yeah,
What's the
there's
butt?
Show me the butt.
You in the butt.
What's
What's the catch? You seem really hesitant.
Yeah, well, and they kind of like grabbing a piece of paper, like they're going right down like the address for you, basically. Like the not so much like the address, but like oh, you go down this street, go this way. Like scribble out like a little like shitty looking map.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, yeah, that looks like it. That's good. It's not very good, but they seem proud of it. They think it looks good. That's all that matters.
Oh, Matt,
Yeah, they're
Thank
like,
you.
this is legible.
this is great.
Yeah, and they're like pointing. They're like, so it's not exactly in town. It's just not like the outskirts. We don't have like a tailor here. You'd have to like go, and they kind of like do the thing where they're like, oh, which direction is it from here? Kind of like point around a little bit and like, and then point one way, and they're like town over, you know. And they kind of like pause for a second, like look you over a little bit, and then go, you know.
Do I know?
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, there's definitely the look of like, yeah, you look like you're from around here.
Yeah. I got what. Okay, all right.
But
Yeah. I got
you
you.
go here.
Uh-huh.
It's just a little building by itself. If it has a sign, I think she's put a sign up recently. I think she's just calling it Scribe. I don't. And they just kind of shrug. I don't understand why. And they kind of like lean forward a little bit, whisper a little, and like lower their voice. Kind of. It's more like stage whispering. Like she's a little eccentric. But
What or isn't?
a cry there. She can fix you up with this kind of like vague gesture. Anything?
Oh, great. Cool, thanks.
And there's a nod and like, yeah, just be ready for her prices.
Shopping, so I have no money. But thanks for the warning. Appreciate that.
I have no money.
I'm broke.
Luckily, you already have 8 layers of clothing.
Exactly. I know people.
Mm-hmm.
I decide I need more. Cool. Yeah. All right. I will give the map. I will hold the map. I will keep it. I will put it in one of my mini pockets, and I go. Okay. Question 2.
Mhm.
Second question.
Forgot there was two for a second. Yeah, go.
Sorry about that.
Mm-mm.
Have you had anybody come through town at all? Anytime, like literally anytime recently, I'll take what I can get. From points, gestures, and direction. About a day's travel that way from Fernmouth. Or heard word of any? Even passing through, hopefully coming in for supplies or something, and using the port. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, and they like cross their arms, like they're thinking, you know, and you like squint your eyes a little bit, and you're like, Fernmouth. I think, like, tilt their head back a little bit, staring at the ceiling. Oh, yeah. Like, a month ago, I think.
Ooh.
Maybe
Cool.
a little sooner. And it's kind of like so hand motion. Somebody, they did come like through, looking for supplies, picking stuff up.
Right. Okay. I just, no, like, intense forest fire or anything recently.
No.
Cool. Great. Sounds fantastic to me. Thank you. We're gonna go to this clothing shop. Thank you for the boots, bracers, and fixing the other boots.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. I will be
They
seeing
kinda,
you.
Slap their like cash box and like, thanks for the payments.
Hey, we try. Yeah, I'll be seeing you. We might we will be probably passing through. So if we decide we need anything else, we'll head back. Come back in.
Yeah, I got plenty of like kind of like motion to the like pile of scrap leather again. Like, got plenty of stuff.
Awesome. Bye.
Like,
Leave.
farewell. Goodbye.
I take the map and I open it with the group, and I go, okay, heading that way. We're getting some clothes. They said we could get anything, but to be wary of price.
Okay.
I don't know what they meant by that. It's probably going to be expensive. That's what I'm going to guess. But what is material wealth when you're dying? So
What?
So
When you what?
like freezing to death.
Oh right, yeah, okay.
So
I was gonna
We should
say
probably
you
get
can't
going.
fake.
should probably. Well, I mean, I obviously don't have
Look
such
at that.
attachment. Yeah, I mean, why would I carry money when I could carry cool things? So
You know what? I'm just legit, absolutely. Yeah.
All right,
So it shows the map. This looks like shit, I know, but I get it. I know where we're going. So I'm gonna start walking. Are we good?
Yeah.
Everybody feel dandy?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
I'm alright either way.
Yeah, you can tell it's
Uh,
like near like the western exit of town. And so it's like a way
Westward.
Westward. And as you guys are exiting, stage left from the
And we bring like
shopping.
we tell Dylan. Okay.
Yeah, I'm assuming like you go out, like people that didn't go with into
Yeah.
the leather shop waited with them, so everybody was just like loitering around this bench.
Yeah.
as you guys regroup and then go to leave, you are briefly stopped as you're exiting. Or,
Great.
I don't know, if you choose not to stop, you can. A shout. Which isn't more like, nobody here knows your names.
Bigfoot Poe.
So it's more just
All
like,
Bigfoot Poe.
yeah. It's more just like, sorry, B, you're probably the most noticeable one. So it is like hey, Bugbear.
Just kind of a slow
Oh.
turnaround. Yeah.
What you do?
Yeah, and standing in the oh my god. Place. What the hell?
The hell?
Open area where you guys are exiting
Of
from.
course. Yes, of course.
Like going like into like, or not into, she's like at the door of her shop is the purple dragonborn, not purple, amethyst.
Yeah!
Dragonborn
Oh yay.
that you guys spent so much time just buying all of her shit.
Mhm.
Yes.
She's standing there, kind of like she exited her door. She's like still has it like holding it open with one hand, is kind of like leaning out, and she's just staring over at you guys. She squints a little bit, staring over at you. She's like, "You got that fairy with you?"
Yeah, puppy.
Be a puppy, what you
I-
do?
Yeah, all right.
Can I say that I've been like hiding, like on B's shoulder?
Fuzzy.
Yeah, I just like kind of gently point at my shoulder, like she's. Yeah, we got her.
Yeah, and you like pop out of her hair.
What's up? Did someone say my name?
Yeah, the shopkeep over there.
Yeah, and she kind of nods. You see her. She comes out of her door again, like fully. Shuffles around in her pocket, pulls out some keys, locks the door real quick. And comes over to you guys a bit slowly, limping a little bit, favoring her right side over her left. She did have like a nice like carved wood cane with her. And she kind of like, she comes up to your group, not like too close, like invading like group personal bubble, but like near you guys. She's friendly demeanor. She's not here. She's not mad or anything.
Okay.
Good. I was afraid that the cops were
Yeah.
after me.
Yeah, I mean, she is massive. And I don't know, to Poppy it might be a little intimidating. Just like being like yelled at across the entire shopping plaza, basically.
Yeah, kind
Where's
of
the little
everyone is
one?
intimidating to me a little bit.
Yeah. And she's like, kind of, she does like look around a little bit, like, where is she? And then
I pop out.
It's
I
just,
pop out of like B's like mane.
yeah,
Howdy.
she looks at the group, looks at all your bags. She's like, guess I'm catching you at a good time, and you're leaving. And she kind of shuffles in her pocket again, pulls out like a little piece of paper that's like folded up a lot of times. It's like she like folded it up, like she like tried to make it smaller. And kind of just like loosely just like holds it out towards you. I thought about what you were asking yesterday. I did some of my own asking. And maybe found you some help.
sorry, I think you might have cut out.
Yeah, you cut out a lot.
She's like, maybe found you some help for what you were asking.
Thank you. Yeah, wow, geez, I wasn't expecting this much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and she
It's just like eyes.
she's like holding like the little like folded piece of paper out to you and then like lifts it up a little bit away from you. And she's like, it's not guaranteed. It's just a little bit of a lead. And she kind of just like side eyes everybody else before looking at Poppy again. She's like, it's somewhere near where I mentioned yesterday. Hello?
Right.
That
I would
they
say it,
might
but
have
I
the
have
resources.
it hidden in my notes, which are not organized.
Yeah, she's like, just the way she's talking, she's like, and like side-eyeing everybody. She's like, I don't know if you want me like saying it. So I'm just like, here is a place with a thing.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. And she holds the little folded piece of paper out to you again for you to take.
It's like when you hand food to a raccoon, just the tiny little grabby hands reach out to take it.
Good. Yeah, but she kind of just like lets her hand fall after you take it and like give you a nod. She's like, yeah, that was it. Gives everybody like a little like wave. Have good on your trip.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
She nods again. She heads on back to her shop to unlock her door and open it up again.
Cool. Oh, that was neat.
She's cool.
Yeah.
Very
Oh.
stalwart.
Yeah. So, is that whatever that is that something we have to try to make a stop on our way to where we're going, or do you think that's like a later thing? What have you got?
What was the general direction of what was it?
It is
north,
Western Nineveh.
western. Yeah. Okay.
She said near the deserts.
Okay. So that would be,
Oh.
something later.
Okay.
Yeah, and Deal and Mooncake, more so Deal, because Mooncake's kind of just like, oh, okay. Weird lady just coming up, being like, here, take this paper, sure. But Deal is like, she's kind of probably was like near like the back of the group and like leaning over to like look over and be like,
Eyes emoji.
oh. Yeah, eyes emoji. She's being nosy.
She's a widow nosy.
She's a little nosy.
I disappear back and I clutch it and disappear back into the fur.
Nice.
This is how I hide it's perfect. It's how I hide in plain sight.
Yeah.
No one has to know that Fae exists.
It's perfect.
Oh, yeah.
It's so good. If anyone asks, I'll just say you're some kind of weird growth.
That's disgusting.
That's
I know, right? I want to go to a doctor for it. I want to go to a doctor for it, but they all refuse me. Anyway.
Hello, it's me.
Worse than
Oh my god.
How do you say Beatrice backwards?
Oh.
My name is Seatrebe.
God.
I'm on a
Beatrice's
diet.
conjoined twin.
Shut up.
It just happens while we're walking.
Oh, you know how it goes. The wonders of modern medicine.
Horrendous.
Oh,
I desire nutrients.
This is what happens when you don't have enough vitamin C. This is scurvy.
Holy shit!
What?
God, I never want to
Scurvy.
get scurvy.
Please don't tell that to Moss. Please don't tell Moss this is what scurvy is.
Sucks.
he will believe it. He will believe it.
That's just right awful. Right terrible.
Hey man, whatever gets you to have your citrus.
How long is the walk?
To store.
To Yep.
Yeah.
To get clothes.
To time. Less than half an hour.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah.
Nice.
Fucking
Poppy, when you want to know what
running.
your note says, I can tell you.
Oh yeah, sure.
I want to know what your note
It
says.
says Mungus Blast.
Would you like to... Choice is yours. Would you like to be just DM'd what it is?
Yeah, DM it to me.
Okay.
I want to keep secrets. I want a character that keeps secrets.
Actually, hold on.
Yay!
You gonna make us be gone so that
Yeah.
the chat.
Am I gonna...
Yeah.
What am I gonna
This is
do?
a broadcast program.
Oh.
I'll move on.
I've killed them.
Oh no, they're all gone now.
Yes, get your...
All doomed.
All doomed. They've melted... What? Okay. Your little note. You unfold it while you're in the confines of Bee's mane. It's kind of like... She has really nice handwriting. It's like a little bit like scripty. But like in a way that she like tried to write it like simplified more so that it was more legible.
Oh, that's so nice.
And it says Baycliff on it, which and then like a little thing being like Western Nina Fey out in the deserts. And says that it's near a place called Acombe, and that people there says people listed under working with the Trusted Caverns Assembly have like basically is that they're trying to think of the words, have more of the resources basically for trying to figure out what you want to do.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna DM it to you all too.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, and if you, the deserts, she said, in Western Ninafe were very big, like basically like wells of magic.
Oh, okay. Wells of magic. Wow.
Yay. So that is what your little note says.
Sweet, thank you.
It is like a bigger piece of paper that she did try to like fold up as small as she could. It's like she like took like an actual like her normal notebook paper and wrote it down, and then it was like, shit.
Yeah, it was like, oh wait, this is a small person.
Oh wait, she's tiny. Wait, I can hold her in my hand. But yeah, here's what it says. I dragged
Awesome,
them back.
thank you so much.
Yeah, I dragged them back now. Jump scare. Jump scare, you're back.
Hey!
Hello?
Sorry, I was looking at something.
Yeah.
No, gonna be honest, they might have gone to get a Snicky.
Wow.
But I'm here. Don't worry.
You're here.
We can kiss.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god, we're gonna get a little kiss kiss?
Maybe.
Oh my god, a little kiss kiss?
Kiss. No, I can't kiss right now. I have to lead the pack to the place.
Oh my god.
I have no time for a kiss.
No time for kiss now.
No time for kiss.
Later?
I'm playing follow later. Maybe in.
I can't say it's like that without thinking of the Mega Mind. No bitches.
No bitches. Yep.
No bitches. It is purely because of how Pal says it.
Yeah. No bitches.
No bitches. Oh, door
there
noises.
they are. Wait.
Chair noises.
No bitches.
No bitches.
No bitches.
No bitches. No bitches.
No bitches.
Yeah.
I thought that was gonna take longer. I went and got ice cream.
Oh shit, ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
Aww.
So we rock up to this store. Just
We shall
ready
wait
to
another
fuck shit up.
extra little moment to see if Nyx comes back.
Mm-hmm.
To what?
An extra little moment to see if Nyx comes back.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Nyx
No,
also probably
bitches.
thought it was gonna take longer.
No, you fools! It was just a little note. It's just a wee piece of paper.
Since we're taking this moment, I can give Deal a little kiss
Mm-hmm.
on the mouth.
Oh.
It's me, bro. Join the party. No, you know what? Actually,
What? What actually? What?
you know what? Actually,
Yeah.
I'm totally gonna fluff my feathers on leading this expedition to this place.
Uh-huh.
Just
Uh-huh.
so
You're
that
gonna,
Deal
you're gonna
thinks
be
I'm a
all high
little
and
cool.
mighty about it.
I want Deal to think I'm a little cool. I want Deal to be like, damn, she's really good at
Damn, look at
following
her.
the map. She knows how to
She's
read
reading
the
that
map.
shitty map so good.
Look at her. She's
Oh my
leading.
God, she's leading and she's reading this shitty map.
I'm totally just like a little bird, but with my feathers all fluffed up.
Wow, she can read shitty maps. I should give her a kiss or something.
I should give her a little kiss or something.
I didn't say she knew what she was doing, but
But she looks like it.
no. No, I mean like in terms of impressing.
Why is Twitter being so slow?
That's what I'm doing
Tweets.
as I'm leading, peacocking a little bit. A little bit.
Just a
I don't
little.
entirely know why I feel the need to, but I am.
Something just tells you that you should.
Yeah. I feel like I should.
The fucking like
There's,
Robert
like-
Downey Jr. pointing out something just like she doesn't know she has a crush.
It's like the back of your mind is like, you should do this. It's just like, why?
But why?
Well, what if Deal thinks it's cool? Oh.
Oh.
Oh. That's a good point. That's a really good point. Shit. Angel and Devil on her shoulder. The other side is like, but Powell's not here. Shit, that's another good point.
Okay, Arly, you have 2 hands.
Hey. You cut out after hey.
Hey! Arly, you have 2 hands.
I have. Hold on. I have to get an image. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Powell only got one though, so.
Shut up! Shut up!
Arly. When do we get to this part of the campaign?
Hold on.
Oh my god.
I don't know why you went to look. You knew what it was.
Holy shit.
She's got short hair and everything. She's got the short hair and everything, man. Hey, stream.
That
It's
is
the-
an intense image.
Hey, stream. It's Anne Hathaway in 12th Night. If you don't know what that is, I suggest looking it up. If you don't want to look it up, you're missing out.
You're missing out.
I played Antonio in 12th Night.
Why don't you
Congrats.
play some bitches?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Now that was needlessly rude.
That was rude.
What was that declaration of were you agreeing or were you protesting against the phrase?
Protesting
No
against. That was
bitches?
needlessly rude.
No,
Apologize.
I thought you were like, yeah, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, what
Yeah,
the
dude,
Why?
get some bitches. What the fuck?
Yeah.
No bitches?
No peaches?
If I had the energy, I would work on redrawing this image, but I don't. So here we are.
Later.
Later, like potentially never. I'm really lazy. I have a lot of schoolwork.
Nick's made noises, so they're assumed back now.
I did make noises.
Yeah. Good job, idiot.
No, sorry.
Dumb.
The fam said, get dinner or it goes to the shadow realm.
Nick's dumb next.
That was so fucking bad. That was awful.
Why did you even open your mouth for that? Like,
A friend of mine made that exact joke, but with like her full chest about another friend of mine, and we were like, "That was so horrible," but it was
I can't even ask
delivered
which one,
so
but
well.
you know.
And she said it with so much vigor, and like
She was so sure of it.
she was like whenever I see you in person again, I'll recreate it with my body because it was
Yeah.
it's a really important delivery.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I think I know what friend.
Dumb.
I want you
Never
to.
met her.
Oh
Aw.
fuck!
Well, I mean, potentially you've met her, but
I was gonna say DM me because I think I know the name, but I don't. Because I don't think I. Yeah.
no.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
But anyways,
it wasn't who you were thinking of, but that's a very good
Mhm.
guess.
Yeah.
it takes you guys less than 30 minutes to get to there. I say
Yay.
that so unsurely because I don't know how big this town is.
We
Because walking takes a bit.
Well, we know it ain't big enough for the two of us.
he dies because this town ain't big enough for the both of us, and then just
Evaporates.
no me. We make
Holy
it.
shit,
we
B
see.
just got snapped.
We see the shitty sign. That says crap.
Yeah. So,
Clothing.
sorry, I'm eating Three Musketeers.
Oh.
Oh wow, the light
Can I have
nougaty
some?
taste.
What?
Can I
The
have
light nougaty taste of Three Musketeers.
Today's
Yeah.
episode is sponsored by Three Musketeers.
Oh my
some?
god.
Give me a Three
What if you
Musketeers.
guys like shared a Three Musketeers and maybe I don't know accidentally kissed? Oh, lol.
Oh my
no.
god.
Oh my god.
Oh
lol.
my god, this is
That's
such a
disgusting.
good idea.
You can buy the Three Musketeers in some stores.
What if we
In
just
stores.
kissed?
we just kissed.
That's more
Three
appealing.
Musketeers is legal in 28 states.
Look.
That's more appealing than
Why would it be
having
illegal?
food mush.
It's
Gross.
disgusting. Now you made it bad.
Gross.
See, when it was hypothetical, it's like it's no big deal. But once you
Once you
bring up
add,
the
once you say mushed.
horrible,
Food mush.
Yeah.
I'm done with you. I'm done with you.
No,
I'm
I
canceling.
want a
I'm,
kiss.
I'm going into
Oh,
my
no.
calendar and I'm canceling the part. I'm canceling the event that says Kiss Faun.
No! Oh,
Oh no, the. Oh god, they're fighting.
Don't do things you can't take back.
You're gonna regret this for the rest of your life.
canceling the event. Kiss Faun passionately on the mouth.
No kiss kiss.
No kiss kiss.
No bitches.
No.
Oh no, bitches.
No bitches.
Why did you have to be born in the middle of the week? Why can't...
What?
Fuck you. Never mind.
No.
Shut up.
Oh,
I'm
No.
sad.
stop being sad about that.
I'm
Just
sad.
Megamind.
What?
No bitch.
No birthday kiss kiss.
No birthday kiss,
Birthday kiss kiss. Sometimes it's a Sunday.
I mean, I have a
Well,
car.
not now. It's the middle of the fucking week. And I have school. I have to go to school.
What day is the middle
It's
of the
not
week?
funny. I've got skill.
I've got skill. It's not funny.
No funny. I've got skill.
Oh, school.
What is it?
I've got skill.
Oh, it's a Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
We
skill.
hop in the car, we drive down, you guys get a kiss, and we drive back.
Oh.
And we do it all before my shift starts.
Yeah. All before work.
All before work.
We either do that or we do it after your shift, and then it's a race to see if we get there in time for it to still be a birthday kiss. Gotta go. I know.
If you don't make it in time.
M-I-A-M-I.
Not in time. No kiss kiss.
No kiss.
No kiss kiss. Ooh, it's
You get
president.
there, it's no longer birthday, you're like, God, no kiss.
I don't even leave my door open.
the day before my birthday. That's nice.
Ooh.
Holiday.
Wow.
Wow, thanks for the money.
Oh my god.
Incredible. Let's fucking
Well-
purchase a coat.
Let's get some fucking clothing.
Yeah. So you find the place. You follow the map. You probably take like one like small wrong turn, but it's all right. There's a connecting street.
I'm horribly embarrassed.
It's okay. You were just avoiding a loose stone in the road so nobody would trip on it.
Oh, of course.
You knew what you were doing. You guys come up. It is. You find out by what they meant from like outskirts of town is like there's like the part where town ends and like there's a little bit of field and then forest begins and it's literally like tucked in right where the forest starts. And it's just like a shack. It's like a little rundown looking, but it does have like a creaky little sign hanging in front of it that just says scribe. Not written very fancy. Like it just got like painted on like really fast. And you can see like leaned up against the side of the building are like other signs that have like other names painted on them.
Oh. She's experimenting.
She's experimenting. She's figuring out what she likes. And like some of them like have like paint splatters on them and stuff, and were like crossed out and then like tried to write over it, but like
Oh, girl boss.
and then like some of them she like tried to do that, but you can tell that she didn't wait for the paint to dry, so it's just like a smear.
God, this is great. Fantastic place.
Yeah.
I say that, this is awesome. Right?
Yeah.
I'm going in.
Oh, okay. Yep. Okay. You're in. Oh, cool. All right.
I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
Walks in.
Does a little bell ring when we walk in?
No.
No!
It rattles.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I'll take that.
It rattles
Style points.
with like it's like a bunch
Bones?
of like acorns and like yeah, there is like a couple like two like
Stone?
small like leg bones
Mm.
and
Bones!
shit like
Bones.
tied together.
Yo,
So it's like a little like
that's the coolest shit.
rattling
Nice.
noise when it opens.
Hi.
Wow.
Hello?
Yeah, and inside it doesn't. It kind of looks like you just walked into somebody's like kitchen.
Oh.
It like just looks like a house.
Did
Like-
we just break into someone's house?
No, this is the place. Excuse me.
Deal's like leaning into the doorway. She's like, "You're supposed to buy clothes here."
Yeah, that's what the leather worker said.
Is that like
That's what they told
is that
me.
code for stealing out of someone's closet? Like I just
The leather worker told me to come here. God. Excuse me.
Okay.
Did the
Yeah, the
leather
floor
worker
is, like-
also like pass you some money and go like, "Do it, man, do it"? Is this a
Yeah,
No.
do you trust the leather worker? Like I don't. What's their name? What's the leather worker's name? Oh my god.
I forgot.
Oh.
You never asked. The name's
She's like
Jim, by
so
the way.
completely deflated. Like, I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, and Deal follows you guys in. Mooncake hangs back. She hangs back like in the doorway, like she's not even like crossing the threshold yet. And she's just like looking around the place, like scowling a little bit, kinda.
What did the leather worker say about this shop?
She said they said the prices are something to be wary of, and that this is the place that you can get anything made in terms of clothing. So
That's a
it's
little
it's a tailor shop.
Hello?
in you.
Excuse me.
Is anyone home?
Pardon.
Are you okay? Wow.
Maybe we're here at the wrong time.
Are you sure that the leather worker said in terms of clothing?
Yes, I asked for a clothing shop. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right.
Yeah,
Second
Mooncake's
night,
ear.
this is-
One of Mooncake's ears like flicks back, and she kind of just like turns and looks at you, Arly, and she's like, "Yeah, you guys have fun." Yeah, and she just kind of like turns around and just goes out and sits on the porch.
Oh, all right. Okay. I mean, valid. All right. I'm gonna start like. I
That
don't
sounded like
know,
a really good option over there.
like knocking on like a table.
Yeah, you walk over
Ooh.
to the table. The floor creaks as you walk.
Mm. I mean,
We're just in someone's house. We let ourselves in.
no, it's a shop. Should we?
I
Okay.
think you're gonna take like one more step, and like an automatic crossbow from somewhere is just gonna just.
I
Oh,
will.
that'd be really cool. Props to whoever did that if it is.
I'll detect magic to see if there's like a magic door.
Can you?
I'm looking for a magic door.
There's a lot.
Whoa!
Oh.
It's kind of overwhelming.
Uh oh, you're gonna get overstimulated.
Can
My
I,
eyes
overstimulated.
can I do?
Oh,
Can I do
oh.
some? Can I do some investigation to see if there are any traps?
So much
Yeah,
magic
yeah.
in here. My eyes hurt. I need glasses.
With a 5, I think I detect everything ever.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
detect
yeah.
absolutely every single thing.
Time to
You-
also roll your investigation.
You detect the scratches on the floorboards. Actually.
Wow!
You detect
Oh.
a splinter that you can see sticking up from one of them.
Careful! There's a splinter there. Don't step on it. You'll get poked.
Yeah, I can't investigate shit. The magic
thanks.
hurts my
You
eyes.
say,
Get
"Be
out.
careful of that splinter." Deal looks at her little paw foot, and she's like, "Ah."
Oh, little perfect.
Thanks,
Careful.
for
I start
looking out.
I start to look around and I go, oh no! Oh, it's so magical. It's so magic in here. Oh my god!
It's so magic
Yeah,
in here.
no, I'm
Dude,
just
it's so
gonna.
magic.
What kind? What kind? Is this whole place an illusion? Should we leave?
I don't know.
You know, by the second is
overwhelming.
Mooncake's just
Mooncake's
got like
starting to look right.
yeah. Oh, Mooncake always looks great. Excuse you.
I said right.
Oh,
just
the
like a
fuck?
half second, like boom expression, and then just back to normal.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys, as you like bicker
Please
and look
illustrate
around more.
for me a boonk expression.
Yeah, sure thing, Chief. I got you.
Is it illusion magic to the point of you saying, "Is this whole place an illusion?"
No.
Okay.
As you guys are like bickering and like looking around more to like the group's right towards like more towards into the kitchen area, you just hear like a loud like slurping.
Oh god.
No. Okay, I'm rubbing my eyes.
It is still like in the same room as you.
Once I finish rubbing my eyes, whatever made that sound, I want somebody to have gotten rid of it.
Slow turn.
I don't want to die right now.
Hello? Who slurps?
Who slurps there?
Friend or foe?
Can I start making a quiet slurping sound as well?
Are you still in
Poppy?
Bee's hair?
I'm going to clap you.
So yeah, B, you just hear very close to your ear just
Nothing.
Really, really bad.
Nothing
Really
came through.
bad. Really, really bad. Really bad. Don't do that. You
I'm
could have
trying
made
to
me
communicate
flinch.
with it.
You could have made me flinch. That would have been very, very bad for you.
Poppy, favorite enemy.
Oh my god, you might have made her throw her pocket watch. Stop it.
All I have to do is twitch my head to the left, and that's really it. And I don't want to do that to you.
That's it for you, kid. One head twitch.
I was trying to communicate with it.
Please,
Ah,
don't do that so close.
go find it.
Yeah, you
What do
say
you mean, go find it? She like looks over in the direction of like the slurp.
Yeah, you look like almost the same time that like Poppy's like trying to communicate. And like as you look over, there is a like medium-ish height tiefling who
Oh,
is
nice.
leaning against the counter. Like leaning back against it, like loudly slurping out of a mug.
Oh my god.
Nice.
And she lowers it from her mouth when Poppy says, trying to communicate with it. And she's like, I know common, you know. That's rude. My god.
Oh, I'm sorry. Everyone was freaking out. I thought we were dealing with an entity.
I can't see
You
anything.
can call me an entity if you want. That's fun.
That is fun. I agree.
And she kind of just like holds up her mug a bit. And she's like, "You guys want some coffee or?"
Oh.
I mean, if you're
What a
offering,
nice entity.
Very nice entity, Bobby.
Alright, the text magic's worn off. Oh, my eyeballs.
fucking hand out to shake. B, Maestro. These are everyone else. Introduce yourselves if you'd like. I won't force you.
Yeah.
Okay. She like pushes herself off the counter, comes over to you. She like puts her mug down, shakes your hand, and she's like, "What do you like in your coffee?" She's still holding your hand.
Honestly, I'm kind of, I am the type of person to just sort of straight up put hot cocoa powder into it to make it sort of a mocha.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gives your hand one more shake, and when she pulls it away, you have a coffee mug in your hand.
Holy
just makes the fucking bonk expression.
boom.
Boom.
Oh my god. It's like,
Oh, awesome.
thank you. All right.
Mm-hmm. And she turns around. She's
It's-
like scratching at a little patch on her face. And you can tell, you can't really tell if it's like paint splatters like you were seeing on like the discarded signs outside, or like if it's like a birthmark or something. But she does have like she's like lightish blue color, but she has like these patches that are different colors in some spots. And she's kind of like scratches at one a little bit.
Oh, I like her.
Mm-hmm. She kind of just turns to the rest of the group. She's like, "Who's next?"
Oh. Oh no, you got it.
She just holds out both. She holds out both her hands, crossing them in front of herself to you guys. She's like, "I got 2 hands."
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Rat
okay,
takes
okay.
one of her hands and goes, name's Rat.
Rat, okay.
Take the other one. I'm Arly.
Oh, okay. You get coffee orders?
Oh.
And she's grinning like a shit-eating grin.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. I like it. Just like black coffee with whiskey.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll do part of that.
Irish breakfast.
I'll do part of that.
Alright. Which part?
The part that isn't bad for business.
Bad for what?
Okay.
Bad for business.
Oh.
Okay, I can make it myself. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, and she does the same thing when she pulls her hand away and then you have a cup.
Fuck yeah.
It is like smaller than bees.
Nice.
Incredible.
And she's still firmly holding onto Rat's hand.
Yeah, I'm debating. This is not Rat debating. This is me debating on whether or not I want to be like, give me whatever you think, or just being like super bougie and being like,
I'm just adding whiskey to mine.
Can you give me an ice frap?
Yeah, exactly.
A hot frap? Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Me every day.
That's, you know, latte, cans of caramel, you know. Literally, that's it. She's like looking at her like she's like, can you do it? Can you? She's like testing. It's definitely like a.
Yeah, she goes from like massive fucking grin to she's just kind of like smiling, but like even like her tongue like poking out a little bit, and she just goes, "Yeah, okay."
Alright.
As she like lets go of your hand and like turns at the same time, her coat kind of just like foofing around her, and like you have a little cup.
Oh.
I like her.
Yeah, and she's like pointing around and then points at B again.
Yeah.
Not you.
Oh, puppy.
Hi.
Hello. And she like comes over, stands on her tiptoes to look at B's shoulder.
I kind of like lean down and sort of like lean my shoulder in towards.
In no shame, she balances herself with your arm.
Thank God.
I'm a mysterious growth.
Oh, that's neat.
It's just fucking
Do mysterious
disgusting.
growths drink coffee? You want tea?
Yes.
She kind of does the same. She like holds out like her little, like a little finger towards you. Like she's gonna shake your
Once
hand.
again, like the little raccoon hands just reaching out.
She's like, do mysterious growths have names?
Oh, my name's Poppy.
Nice. And then you get your own little cup. Poppy-sized teacup.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, and she does also turn to Deal to greet her. Deal, who is she's standing closer to the door than you guys, kind of like looking out at like, hey buddy, come inside. Why the fuck are you sitting outside? And she heads over to Deal, and as she does, the door just shuts.
Oh.
She
That's fine.
sticks her hand out and she's like, hi. And Deal just like a slow turn. Looks at her. She has to look down a little bit. She's like, hi. Just looking at everybody else holding their coffee cups.
Yeah, Rat just saying has not drank it, and after the door shut, is now looking at it skeptically, like,
Just,
Already didn't trust it, but definitely don't trust it now.
yeah, she kind of like sighs, holds her hand out. She's like, deal. Nice to meet you. She's like, grips her hand with like two of them, shakes it. She's like, oh yeah, nice to meet you. And kind of just like doesn't even ask. She just like lets go of her hands and turns around. She just has like a cup of water. And Deal just kind of like looks down at it, gives it a little sniff.
Get watered, fool. Lol.
Kind of shrugs a little bit, takes a tiny sip. Water.
Yumma, yumma.
As she's like taking a sip, Brad is like staring intently. Like, hey, boss, you sure about this?
What? Water?
Uh,
She's just drinking water.
she's just drinking Loba.
But yeah, the other tiefling just kind of walks it back to like where she left her own mug, picks it back up, leans back on the counter like she was, and just like very purposely just like slurping.
So,
We were told you are a bit of a seamstress, tailor.
Okay.
we're heading into
Cold.
colder weather and we're a little underpacked for it.
Mm-hmm. And she's kind of just like looking around at you guys. All right.
Heard your prices were a bit steep.
Just looks at you just like, you don't say that to a fucking shopkeeper.
Yeah, no.
No,
No
okay.
charisma
Not
really
steep,
shows.
Not steep, just something to be wary of, which is not
still just stares,
something
at,
a
like,
lot of
Oh
people
my God.
stares
say.
at Arly and then just looks back at the shopkeeper.
What? The leather workers said it was something like to be wary of. That's something you say about other people, and I'm curious.
Rat is giving Arly
Hi.
the look of like a
Please.
parent who's like, shut up.
Pardon
Right?
Pardon her.
Yeah, she's giving Arly like a very like comical looking like wince, and she's like, "Bad for business."
Just
Yeah.
curious. I was just curious.
Bad for business. The way you said it was so funny. Bad for business.
I don't have any money, so I'm not shopping.
Oh my god.
So it's more of a curiosity thing for me. So.
Yeah, Rat is definitely giving you the look of like, I'm gonna beat your ass when we get out of public.
I'm just wondering. Just
How is it?
She's just like laughing to
You
herself.
know what's one very good way to see what the prices are like? If we ask for a product or service, we could see.
well, then get on it.
Oh,
All
B is
right.
crawling out of
I
her
sit
skin
down.
right now.
I find a chair and I sit
You
down.
just pull out a chair from her kitchen table and sit.
Okay. Cool.
Offer to
Also,
make rates.
It has like a
I'm
cloak
very-
laying on the back of it.
I'm very sorry if you did say your name. I didn't quite catch it.
No, I didn't say it.
I don't think she threw it.
All right. I mean, as you can see, I don't really need anything like too thick, but you know, something kind of windbreakery, something that won't, oh my God, something that won't absorb a bunch of snow and cold wind.
Mm-hmm. She puts her mug down again, pushes herself back off the counter. She kind of like starts circling you. So picks up one of your arms, drops it back down.
Mhm.
What do you got? Got any like looks in mind, or just basic? I mean, you don't have to decide now.
I mean, how would it look if we just went basic?
maybe just like a little like this, and she kind of like tugs on your own like current coat, and it changes into it's basically just like a hide like fur lined coat.
Does it actively feel warmer?
Yes.
Huh.
Ooh. And she is kind of like standing behind you, like peeking around your arm.
And kind of like feeling the material itself. Does it feel a little more weatherproofed?
Yeah. It feels like it has like some kind of like treatment done to it.
Good amount of pockets. Yeah. I mean, this is just about everything I'd need from it. Nothing too extravagant. Just needs to last.
Okay. And she like moves away from you. She kind of like slaps at your arm, not like hard, but like a nice little like tap kind of thing, and it goes back to normal. And she like looks over her shoulder at you and kind of like tilts her head a little bit. She's like, it's a cry, by the way, name.
Okay, thank you.
And she like turns and looks around. She's like, who else needs something?
I do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like extend out my arm if you want to just crawl out to that.
Yeah, so mysterious growth was a bit of a joke.
Oh my god.
I have legs.
A miracle
Mysterious
of modern
growths
medicine.
can have legs.
Yeah. Fantastic work that doctors can do these days.
It's amazing progress. You kind of like
Absolutely amazing.
she like holds her own hands out to you, being like, step on.
I hop onto her hand.
Yeah, she kind of just like lowers you onto the kitchen table, and puts you there.
I just kind of T-pose there for a while.
Yeah, and she kind of like leans down a bit so she's more your level, and she's like, you got any plans? You want it to look a certain way?
Make it pretty. With fuzzy things.
Fuzzy. Pretty. You got a favorite
like
color?
Yellow. No, wait, red. No, wait.
What?
Gets thrown over a cliff. Red. Yeah, and yellow. Both of them together.
And she just starts smiling. Okay. So, fuzzy, pretty, red and yellow. And she's like rubbing her hands together. Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
She leans to one side, leans to the other side. She's looking around. She's like, And she kind of literally just like reaches forward and then just turns you around.
I just spin around like I were on a lazy Susan.
Yeah. She's like looking at your wings, looking at like position and stuff, turns you back around. Okay. How about she's like her hands are like folded with like two fingers up. She's like pointing like towards her face. How about this? And when she brings them down and points at you, then you have it's like it's like a little bit longer than or the dress Arly made you like full length.
Yeah.
Full length, yeah. So it's also full length like coat, like overcoat that has pretty little like gold trims around it. of like little like gold braiding. And then it's like
cool.
fluffy on like the hems and like the
Yay!
sleeve. And it has like a big fluffy hood that you can pull up. And it is
amazing.
like a nice little red color. And she kind of like squints a little bit and like flicks her finger again. And it gets like little tiny like little yellow like bee like kind of like embroidery like around the shoulders.
Oh.
She's like, how about that?
I love it.
Nice, okay. And she stands up, kind of slaps her hand on the table, and it goes away. She turns around, looks at Rat,
Yep.
puts a hand on her hip. One's still on the table, and she's like, what do you want? She kind of like leans forward a little bit.
Well, just, warm jacket, boots, about it.
Oops.
Warm jacket, boots, basic looks. And she like looks you up and down. She's, don't look basic.
She like smirks at that. Huh. Not usually a basic person, but no, let's not go basic. Something black and like a burgundy color. Maybe a little gold.
Black, burgundy, gold. Not basic. She's kind of like hand on chin, like leans forward more, looking at you. She's like, fancy?
No, you don't know.
No?
Oh, Jesus. No, just basic is fine. Just basic's fine. Is she upset by that?
Are you upset by that, Rat?
She's
Look, the conundrum of looking at your character sheet, seeing your money, and going, I don't know the prices.
Now, all of a sudden, wish you would have asked.
I did a nice thing. I made B less squishy. I usually save my money, but I made B less squishy.
B has to
There's
attune
magic
it.
napkin.
B has to attune it if B wants to do
I
this.
forgot about the
Better
fucking
rolling.
thing.
Yeah,
Oh shit. Oh shit.
you better put that shit on. You better.
Yeah, she starts circling around you like she did with B. And she's like still like one hand crossed over and like the other one like rubbing her face. She's like, And she stops and like stops in front of you, looks up at you. Oh. Kind of just like waves her hand. Anything.
What? Any
It could
input?
just it could be like anything that you want.
I mean,
Pretend price doesn't exist.
oh god. Fuck. Bro, this is me not being creative. I have no fucking idea. I have no fucking idea.
Yeah, and
I'm
she's
desperately wrapping my head around trying to remember what Critical Role did for their winter outfits and being like, fantasy winter.
she's
I would like
whatever you
a
want.
puffy jacket.
Yeah, and she leaves you thinking a bit, and she's like, as she like turns back around to B2, and she's like, anything you want, you can change it.
Nah, I mean,
You can add on
Ooh, you
more.
kinda... No. I think you really got it in one.
She turns back around looking at Rat, and she kind of just like, still like kind of like looking at you out of her like peripheral. And she's like, I mean, it won't change the price either way. She kind of holds her hand. She's like, it's kind of like a baseline, just one thing, one price.
See, now I'm really curious.
Yeah.
She turns to Arly. She's like, you want something?
You do anything other than clothing?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I don't like that.
Interesting. Stands up.
Just like a very slight furrow of the brow, like. Wait a minute.
Yeah, and she does, when Arly stands up, start walking over to you. Still kind of like in the same like arm across herself, like elbow resting on it. But it's more like she's like kind of like playing with like one of her front hair tufts. She like walks towards you and she's like, anything.
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 What do you do in terms of weapons? Anything?
Anything.
All right.
Anything you wish for.
What about a bow?
Mm-hmm.
Long bow.
Mm-hmm.
Want it to be strong, like really strong.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be cool to have the like grand ability to take down any foe, but dealer's choice. Give me something cool with it.
She kind of turns around. She's like starting to like pace around a little bit. She's thinking, well, that seems a little bit. And she does like turn around, wave her hand at you. Oh, a little bit. That last part. Seems a bit dangerous.
Hence why I'm saying, keep up to you.
Mm-hmm. Based on past experiences, I'm not gonna make it that strong for you. She kind of just walks over and she's like looking around, and she stops like in the corner where she has like a broom is like propped up against the wall, and just goes, reaches forward, grabs it, and just like shakes it once. And like when she pulls her hand back, it is a longbow. That is a very nice, like, deep, rich wood. And the ends of it kind of like curl into themselves. And like the whole thing has like very nice like engravings all over it. It's like already like stringed up and everything. And she kind of just like tilts it around in her hand, looks over at you. Lefty or righty?
I mean, I'll shoot either, but I'll take right.
Okay, and she kind of like twists it in her hand a bit, like quickly to the side, and then back up right. And it's got like all these like pretty like gold accents and little like all the little doodads on it. And she goes turns around and just like hands still like arm like straight out, just and just holds it out to you.
I take it.
Yeah, it feels like extremely like sturdy and nice.
My, you've outdone yourself. This is neat.
Yeah, I mean, won't break. Might have a little bit of extra punch, not too much.
All right, sure, yeah. Real question though, what's it cost me?
How about we just, and she's like doing like the like kind of like the like I don't know what else to describe it other than like settle down kind of like hand motion.
Mhm.
And she's like turning back around to look at Rat again. How about we finish our dealings first and then we'll talk about it.
How about we switch it up? No red. About white for once.
Oh, right.
With
Okay.
white for once. Maybe like some silver embroidery.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little navy blue. Keep it that kind of like icy, snowy, blends in a bit.
Mm.
You know? Warm pockets. Hood, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
That descriptive enough?
Sure. She like does the thing. She like laces her fingers together, like cracks them a bit. She's like, okay. How about, and as she's like talking, she's like motioning to you and stuff. So, kind of long. And she like brings her hands down to your knees, and it starts out like looking basically like a drafting pattern. To your knees, a little bit long, maybe a little shorter. Brings her fingers
Okay.
back up. You know, plenty of like movement space, not too fitted. I mean, except in like the sleeves, you don't want them going all over the place and knocking stuff over. So and then, like the sleeves kind of like whoosh down your arms.
All right.
You said white. With
Yeah.
mm-hmm. And so then she kind of just like she kind of like grabs like the drafting pattern of it and kind of just whoosh. And it's like the same kind of like style that it was in. It's just like basic like white cozy coat. It's kind of like a thick wool. Cozy. Thick wool, but not itchy.
Oh, nice. Thank God.
And then she's like, it's a little bit of fluffier style.
I can do with some fluff.
I could do with some. Okay. And she kind of just like grabs the hem of it and just shakes it a little bit, and it's got a little like the fur trimming.
Oh, that's exactly what I was thinking when you said fluff. I was like,
Yeah.
all right, trimming.
And she kind of like stares at it. It is just like basic white, and then she goes, and shakes it again, and then it's like a silvery kind of color, like very light still, but it's like silvery with like darker roots. She's like, that's nicer. And then we can do, you know, the little things, and she kind of like holds out your arm and like circles her finger around your arm, and like up the sleeve in like a couple like 3 or 4 rows of like little like vine embroidery comes out in silver. And then
I like
you know the fluffy hood, all of that. Think maybe and she kind of just like stands there and she like snaps her fingers, and it has like the blue, like a blue like stripe around like the hem of it, and she goes, nah. Steps again, goes away. How about you want boots? How about pants too?
What's wrong with my pants?
Cozier, warmer. Come on.
I suppose, sure. Okay. Like looking at her pants, like
You
they're
can
warm
catch
enough.
a slight glance from me.
I thought these were fine. Gee, what's?
Yeah, but how about like? And she's kind of just like motioning at this point, and she's like more thinking instead of like doing the theatrics of it. And she's like, yeah, but like, like waves her hand around, and she have like essentially like the navy blue color that you asked for, like fleece lined leggings over your pants. It's like an extra little layer. It gets really cold, you know, and boots. And she like flicks her hand forward, and you have like the snow boots that match the coat.
Get really cold. She's got a point.
Oh, sure. Sure.
Oh, we could do this too. And she kind of just like does the same hand motion again, and like the like just like plain buttons on like the front of your coat turn into those little like you know, like the like hoop fasteners.
Yeah.
Yeah, it turns into like the like same color blue like cording with like the silver kind of like diamond shape that it like loops over for the rest of it. She's like,
Nice,
oh, that. And she just stands back up straight. She kind of just like turns to like to Bee and Arly and just kind of like gestures.
Just sort of like that kind of motion of like no, I'm alright.
I'm warm.
No, I mean,
That
like,
looks
does it look good?
Yeah, it looks good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that looked great.
Thumbs up.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Thumbs up.
Actually.
Looks comfy. Is it comfy?
Yeah, you know, it's very comfy.
Good.
She like glances at Deal, like,
Hello, thank you for the follow. Hope you're having a good night. Hope you like D&D. This is
What's
our
going
weekly
on?
D&D session.
what's going on?
What's going on? Deal's kind of just like, she already has like her warm getup. She's already, she kind of like pulls her coat up more onto herself. And like, she's like, I'm set.
I just kind of glance around to everyone, just like, and I think that's everything. Yeah.
Yeah. And she kind of like turns and she goes back over to like over to go get her coffee cup again, and she like slaps one of the walls as she walks by it, and it kind of like shoom, there's like a full-length mirror. And she as she turns back around, Bee and Poppy have their get-ups on again.
Hey.
And she's like, double check.
Kind of turn around, look at it, just like, yeah.
Like I
that's
said,
great.
you don't need to be certain on it now. Even
Yes,
when you
yes,
leave
of course.
here, if it's not to your liking, you can change it. But and she like takes her coffee mug with her over to the table and pulls a chair out and sits down. And kind of just like motions to the other chairs.
Just kind of.
I bring my chair from where I am. Sound of me dragging it.
Sort of gently and gingerly sit down on table chairs. Sort of.
Take a seat.
Yeah, and you all still have your stuff still when you sit down. She takes another like obnoxious out of her mug.
Jesus.
Puts it down, kind of like steeples her fingers in front of her, and she's like, so, payment.
Yes.
And she kind of sits back up. It's really kind of simple.
Just like Bee's eyes just gently close.
And she kind of just waves a hand at Bee. She's like, it's not like an investment plan or something or anything.
Do you
like
want our
that.
souls?
No. And she folds her hands and leans forward a bit. I just want to wish.
I'm sorry.
Don't we all?
I want. And she like points at all of you. your wishes. Just one.
What?
All
You
right.
just have to give me one of your wishes.
Hey,
What does that mean?
And she slow grin and sits back in her chair again. Well, you know how... And she looks at Poppy and she's like, you've had birthday parties, right? Maybe?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
What's that?
She kind of just sit there. She just like lets her head fall to the side to look at Rat. She's slow blink, sits back up.
Sees right through you.
And you know, you blow out a candle. You make a wish. I just want one of those wishes.
Like just to know them.
To have.
and it could be any wish.
It doesn't have to be one that you made previously.
So if we give you this wish, does that mean that it will happen or that it will never happen?
Oh, it'll never happen. It's my wish.
Okay.
You just something that you want and you wish for to happen. And she just like make a little face. She's like something like that could actually be wished for and happen. Or she kind of like wiggles her hand a bit. She's like, I mean, that's a pretty broad spectrum, actually. Yeah. You wish for it, but instead, I take it. It's mine, and it'll never happen for you. Never,
Alright.
ever. You're trading one wish for, and she like gestures to like the bow and like the clothes and stuff, for another. Kind
I'm
of.
guessing there's some type of kind of, value placed on certain wishes because, like I once was like really hungry and I just kind of wished for like 1,000,000 sandwiches. And, it was just kind of, like a spur of the moment thing because I was hungry. But then, like you have other wishes that are like, like crazy big stuff. Like, oh, I wish for world peace, or I wish for like a sandwich from my past, or I wish to resurrect a sandwich.
Well, you could. She like leans like over like to like reach towards the middle of the table and kind of does like a pinch and like pull up motion, and like a tapered candle comes out of the table almost. You make a wish. Say you wished for your sandwiches. I'll never have a sandwich again.
No
You'd never
sandwiches.
have a sandwich
No
again.
more sandwich.
No.
No more
I think I can
sandwich.
live with that.
I mean, it's a pretty big one. I wouldn't suggest doing it. But if you
Yeah.
traded your wish for world peace,
Oh my god. No.
Yeah, I get how you're. Yeah.
Probably no.
Yeah, I'm not gonna trade a coat for world peace.
Thank fuck.
I mean, you want to
Jesus.
wish you were 5, you were having your birthday, sat at your kitchen table with your parents, and you wished for a puppy. You trade your puppy wish. No dogs.
And you never ever get a puppy.
Yeah.
That would just be awful.
I agree.
So great.
Dogs are pretty good.
Big fan.
Mhm.
So if I like give you my wish to grow taller, that's done deal.
Yeah.
All right.
Hmm.
I always wanted a couple extra inches.
And she kind of just smiles a little bit. Yeah, okay.
I hope that doesn't make me shrink, though.
And she kind of just like gestures towards the candle, and it like lights up.
Hmm.
You have to see, I guess.
Alright. So what do I do? Just blow it out?
Say your wish. Blow it out. And she kind of like, to the little wink. She's like, never were supposed to say your wishes out loud.
Right. Okay. Well, then I wish to grow taller within the next year.
Yeah, and you blow out the candle, and it kind of, like from the top down, the flame goes out, and it starts to like little swirly patterns turn like a deep green, and then as it gets to like mid of the candle, starts going more towards the bottom, it starts to melt from the top down too, going after it.
That's theatric.
And yeah, and then it just melts and goes away.
Cool. So, that's it?
Mhm.
Huh. Alright, pleasure doing business with you. And I like reach out to like shake her hand.
Yeah, she shakes her hand too, gives you a smile. She's like,
I hope I don't shrink over the next year. That'd suck.
Oh yeah, that's a possibility.
you only said a few inches.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't want to get taller. I feel like
What you wished.
I'm an average height. I'm gonna go wait by the door. I hope this bow was worth it. I should have probably asked to test shoot it at least.
Yeah, and she lets you go. She turns around. There's another candle on the table.
I go wait by deal.
looks at B. Bet you're wishing you really amped it up now, huh?
B looks fucking sunk, dude.
Poppy, you should wish to never reach your dream height. And then you'll get bigger. Maybe. Might be funny.
You think she'd see through that?
I don't know. No idea.
She's staring right at you too.
Rat's just like sitting there like, these fucking idiots. Oh god.
Poppy's receiving a gift from beyond. Because Arly doesn't say it. It's Micro.
Please don't cheat a shopkeep with a shitload of magic powers. Please.
It's me. It's me, Chanti. You should wait.
So if I wish for $1 million, does
You will never have $1 million.
Never have.
that mean I'll never have dollars at all, or I'll just never have $1 million?
Oh, what is that thing that's like you'll never have $1 million at once, or like collectively in your whole life?
Also, what's $1?
Oh fuck. Gold coins.
$1 million gold.
$1 million gold.
Doubloons.
That's a good one. That's a good one because, it's like, can you then sort of, yeah, because you wouldn't want it to, I imagine someone's wished that one, right? Because it's not like, oh, I wish for $1 million to be handed to me one at a time. No, it's like, you wish for $1 million at once, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, you'll never have $1 million at once, right? Just kind of glancing at the shopkeep.
She's like, you'll never reach $1 million.
But could you reach like 999,000? Would that be possible if you did that?
She's like leans back in her chair, kind of like drumming her fingers on the table. She's like, it's not $1 million.
Yeah. Hey, Poppy, do you care about money?
I mean, I figured it would be nice.
Okay, actually, okay.
Does it mean that you could have $1,000,001?
No.
All right, whatever. I wish for $1 million
Okay. And she gestures to the candle.
or 1,000,000 gold.
Yeah.
1,000,000 gold coins!
Double. She gestures to the candle and it lights up.
Because there are other things that I am not willing to give up.
Go ahead.
I wish for 1,000,000 gold coins.
Yeah, you blow out the candle. The thing.
You okay?
Good?
Sorry, I have Discord open.
Uh-oh. Close that.
I'm closing it. It's empty.
And
Just popped up.
and you blow it out and it turns like a rich kind of like goldy honey color as it like does the same kind of swirly down thing where it reaches halfway with the color and then starts to melt too, so it goes away. She kind of smiles at you. She's like, hope you like your coat.
I guess I just paid $1 million for this coat.
Yeah, I guess there's $1 million coat. now.
Effectively, yeah.
And she
the
just
detailing
kind of
is so
like
tiny.
point at you a bit and she's like, and then point at her own head. She's like, remember, doesn't have to stay like that.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
And then she just sits back up, makes another candle. And she kind of shrugs a little bit. She's like, needs change. You know, sometimes you need a little different.
I just sort of look over at Rat.
Rat looks over at B.
No, you go.
Oh no, I insist.
You want to rock, paper, scissors?
please. No, I think you should just go.
See, that'd be really great if I knew what I was given. The thing that came to mind isn't possible,
Yeah.
so I can't exactly wish for it.
Well, I mean, is it a wish that you would have made that could be rendered impossible?
You can't bring people back from the dead. You can, but not in a logical.
Yeah.
Not in a-
Wishes
Real
are
thing.
powerful.
Wishes are powerful.
Yeah.
Wish is powerful.
Sure, you can't bring him back just right. Would you like to make sure of that? Or would you like to make sure that you never have 1,000,000 sandwiches ever?
Fuck, dude, I really do like sandwiches sometimes.
Never, ever, ever have a sandwich or a puppy.
An old wish that doesn't hold up. Doesn't work.
I think you're thinking like a little too hard. I mean, she just wished that she was taller.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
should've
y'all
wished-
putting way too much into
You know what?
this.
Yeah. She does like a little hand wave at you. You know, honestly should have wished to, like, have unlimited booze. That would have been great for her health. Would have been amazing.
Oh yeah.
That would have
She
been
kind of
great.
sits up and like turns and looks at Arly. She's like, "Oh, you did ask for whiskey in your coffee."
No problem. Shrugs. I've got issues. What do you want from me?
At least you recognize it.
Yeah.
And she just turns back, looks at Rat.
Mm.
I mean, might be a little bit controversial, but she kind of gestures to you. She's like, if you wanted to go with that wish, is it something that you actually would want to have happen?
Sorry, you cut it a little bit. Would have wanted to happen? Is
Yeah,
that...
you want it to happen. And she kind of just like, she does look a little bit like, oh, I'm gonna say this, oh. Like, look at the other people. She leans forward a bit, like a little bit quieter. I mean, like, would you really want her to come back, like, now? She, like, looks at a a non-existent watch on her wrist.
Yeah, right.
And then she kind of, like, turns, and she starts, like, flipping, like she's flipping through a calendar.
Like, just like,
Been a bit.
oh, loaded question, yeah. Depending on terms. If she could just... See, this is morally fucked up, you know?
Mm-hmm.
A little morally fucked up.
A little bit.
Yeah. Genuinely speaking, if we're speaking on terms, conditions, if she could just... It was like nothing ever happened. And she never remembered me. Like we never met. Then yes.
Well, I mean, she's like kind of like pushes her chair back a little, screeches across the floor. She stands up and she just starts like slowly pacing behind her chair, like she's thinking again.
Wow. You know what? The sandwiches question is sounding so great. The sandwiches wish.
The sandwiches wish is sounding great, but now you're bringing up moral questions. I mean, would you really, like... I mean, it's a wish. You can get what you can do, basically whatever. So, I mean, I don't think. And she like kind of like she's still like literally like pacing back and forth behind her chair. Like, I don't think they would like it if you wished for like to go back in time and change it.
You see,
Because that's, like, messing with a whole slew of things.
I thought you were saying this would never happen, though.
Yeah, it would never happen. If you wish
Yeah, it
for
means
it
that
now, it doesn't
ever
happen.
get to go back in time.
You can never make this wish. You wish right now, and she, like, stops and points at the candle. Right now, you wish either just to have her back in any way. Either if it's because, like, she comes back, like, now, like, somewhere, maybe, like, near where she was. It's just, like, she woke up from a bad dream, and she doesn't remember you, or how it happened, or something like that. Or you wish that she will come back and she does remember it, and you get to reunite with her. After a long time of, you know, it's been a bit. And you wish for that now, and it can never happen. Somewhere down the line in the future, you get a hold of Wish again, and you try to wish for that, it will not work. Your wish, it's forfeit.
Right, kind of like glances at Deal.
She looks like stunned. she's kind of standing back there like, I don't know what the fuck is happening. She's like, I thought we were going clothes shopping.
We were going clothes shopping too, my dude.
And she kind of just looks at you, she looks back at you, she kind of like, yeah, and the teething, a cry, she kind of like starts pacing again a little bit. She's like, and I mean, it also like goes into the whole thing of like, if you did wish her back, like, it's been like, she like turns, looks, it's been like a couple years, like, think about like her family's like moved on and stuff, like, you've moved on and
She blows out the
stuff.
candle.
Oh. Okay. And you blow out the candle and it starts to turn like, kind of starts off like a blood kind of red and darkens to like a burgundy color as it starts to go down and then burns out.
Yep.
And she's just nodding, pulls her chair back out and sits down again.
She stands up, pats B on the shoulder, and says, "Good luck," and walks. Walks out.
Wait, you didn't say it out loud.
Ignores her. Ignores her.
No, that's me asking. Oh my fucking god.
Oh no.
You tell me. Like me?
Like a crow?
Yeah. Like, will you DM me?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's pretty self-explanatory.
So
Please tell me you're not the 9+ messages I got on Discord. Please tell me you're not the 20 messages I got on Discord.
holy shit.
Oh, you can
No.
stop. You can. That's enough sauce.
What the fuck are you
Oh my
sending?
god.
29
She's sending
messages.
raw sauce over message, dude. I can't
Oh
believe
no!
Oh god, oh god.
Oh no!
Hey, he, hey, he. Why?
Oh my god!
Hey, he, hey, 6,
Stop!
hey, he, hey. Oh, thanks. Those were great. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Alright. Fucking.
What's your
Okay.
wish be?
What's your wish be? Another
B
candle
looks
on the
very,
table.
B looks very resigned. Just is looking kind of down at the table, sort of like wringing her hands together. Just like, could you add a hood onto the coat? Because I think it's if I'm gonna give up this wish, I maybe I do want to add just a little something onto it, just a nice little hood for keep the ears warm.
And she just nods. She kind of like scratches at one of the little patches on her cheek. You're staring at her. You can see that it kind of gets a little bit bigger.
Mm.
And she just nods and like, got a fluffy hood, nice and cozy.
Okay. Ooh.
She
I gotta head
kinda-
out.
Okay, good night.
Sorry.
Good.
Good night, night. Good night.
Goodbye. Good
Good
night.
night. Yeah, and she like leans forward. She like whispers across the table to you. Say, it really doesn't have to be like. She again like gestures over. She just wished to be taller.
Yeah, I figured kind of going back
Unless-
through.
Yeah, unless
Mhm.
you're using it as a preventative measure, like, you know. So it's
Well,
not something that you don't want to accidentally wish for in like the heat of a moment or something.
yeah, I mean, kind of going over things that I've wished for before in my life, and figuring things that maybe I would wish for again. Mm, and just kind of like leans in towards a cry for a second, just like picture this with me for a second. It's it is the junior dance. Have you ever been to a junior dance? It's in school and everyone gets together. It's a very fancy time. Everyone
Mm-hmm.
dresses up and
Yeah, she's like leaning
Great.
forward on the table too. Mm-hmm.
mm-hmm. And they play very nice music and everyone sort of gets together and dances real fancy like, and sort of take your perspective and sort of draw it back, and out the door, and over to some steps nearby, and there I am sitting there, and I sit there, sort of head turned deep towards the ground, and I wish with all my heart that Sadie Mawad liked me back. I just lean forward and blow out the candle.
Yeah, you blow out the candle, and she's got this like big smile, just like pulls across her face. It's kind of cute. She's like, okay, all right. Leans back in her chair, and you blow out the candle, and it's kind of like it's a little different. It's like a little swirl. It's like a little blue, little bit red, and it kind of mixes together, turns like a little purpley color as it goes down, and then melts away. Her input. Yes, ma'am? I see. Sweepy has things to say.
Sweet Pea likes my performance.
Yes. Ooh.
Thank you, Sweet Pea. I appreciate it,
She just
Sweet
made
Pea.
a little trill noise.
Sweet Pea.
Yoink.
So much, Sweet Pea.
Yeah. But
Cool.
she nods. She sits back in her chair. She picks up her coffee again.
And I
Nice.
just just gently stand up and just like, thank you. Good coat.
She nods. She's a little bit of. She's like, remember, you can change it later
Yeah.
on. And you can slurp. Did anybody drink their drinks?
I did.
I did.
My drinky, yeah.
You did?
Rat did not
did.
touch it.
I added my own whiskey and everything.
Her heart is
How's-
warmed. Her heart is warmed by your hospitality.
I enjoyed it. I actually complimented as I'm leaving. I offer to wash my cup in the kitchen.
You're like, I can watch it. She's like, no. She waves her hand. It just disappears.
Oh.
Okay.
It was really good. Been having like shitty coffee on the road for so long that it's kind of nice to have a proper cup.
She nods.
You do good work. Thank you.
Thanks.
This is neat. I feel like I might come back.
I look forward to it.
Mm.
And she's like opens the door for you guys.
Head right out.
She's waving. She's like, bye now.
Bye bye.
If you see any, let me know. I'll leave.
Yeah, you guys.
Hands on hips. All right, everybody.
Door
New
closes.
back.
I'm just look around like, honestly, fucking weight off my shoulders.
I really want to shoot this bow. I want to know what it does.
It's so fuzzy. This is great. My ears are warm. This is awesome.
Mooncake's just like fucking sitting outside like on a barrel. She's like reading a book.
I like fucking Mooncake check this shit out. What I got.
Her ear twitches. She looks up at you. She's like, "What?"
New bow. Ta-da. And all I had to trade for it was a couple inches of my height.
she,
A couple potential
yeah,
inches.
if you say that, she gives you a once over.
Like, potential inches.
Potentially.
Yeah. I said, she like, you had to make a wish, and then she got the wish, so you get like the opposite effect. And I wished that over the next year I grow taller. So I'm probably gonna get a little shorter.
Or you won't grow.
Or I just won't grow, so you know,
Yeah.
it'd be great. I don't mind. I don't mind either way. As long as I don't end up poppy height, I'll be fine. Maybe I'll get small enough that I get period the small.
Oh my god.
No, I don't want to be 3 foot. Sorry, I gotta stay over 5.
Requirement, gotta stay over 5.
Gotta stay over 5. If something happens that's bad, I'm gonna have to come back and be like, hey, I need to get taller. Anyways, I don't really know what the bow does. I know it packs a bit of a punch, but honestly, I'll
Maybe it
just-
knocks enemies back a little bit.
B, you wanna go
Bow has
stay-
knocked back.
I don't think you get to shoot me.
I mean, it's worth a shot.
It's not.
I don't think it was.
You can shoot at Ziva when we get back. or something.
Oh my god.
Not
you
just
bet
talking
you-
about like a champ last time.
Mm,
You cannot shoot.
Maybe-
at Ziva.
I've already done it. I'll do it again, most likely. Anyways,
Teal's just standing. She's like, I'd prefer you didn't shoot.
she was fine. I don't miss.
She was carrying a board.
God,
Okay.
I wouldn't hit her.
She volunteered to be shot at.
I may have threatened her once. Shall we head on?
Yeah, lead the way, bud. Go ahead.
Okay, no more map. Just gotta fucking remember. That is west.
Yahoo!
Put my arm out in front of me.
I take out my northwest compass and look at it. Yep. Put it back.
That is west.
Your arm is a Dreuwood.
Yeah. And if you hear anything from the trees, don't trust it. Just keep walking.
Awesome. I love fucked up forests. Only the second time.
Oh man, you better get used to it.
I start walking. We get and we travel.
You travel.
And we go.
Amigo.
Did you just hit the quick travel button? Because you know the location?
Meow.
You know this location. You
You
can
know
fast
this-
travel here. I got in the Skyrim like horse cart.
No, we hit the button of it's midnight. There better not be another scene.
I hit the Skyrim horse cart. Went right to Right to
White,
run.
right.
Sorry. I
White
was trying
run.
to say right run and I couldn't get it out. Right to white run.
I partially rebroke my own heart, and all I got was this very nice coat.
A coat
I'm gonna
that
could
lose change
feelings.
later if you need to.
Yes, nothing is set in stone in this world.
Everybody got deep with it. I'm gonna get shorter, and this is great. And I got a cool bow out of it. You know what? After the ibex
you're gonna
shit,
get shorter.
I just had to spin it back. You know? I just traded a meaningless memory for a magic item, so I'm trading
That's
a
true.
meaningless wish for a magic item.
Yeah. He said,
Just
I
more.
want a memory. And they said, yeah, sure, you can have a childhood memory.
How about the millions of times I got my ass beat by a bird?
And they said, psych, bitch, I don't give a shit.
Bro. You
There
and
was one time.
and
There
Ibex
was
were
one
just-
time in a different game where it was also like, oh, trade your memory for something, and so I just had my character trade the memory of like the best burger they ever had.
Bro, there's always a way out of it.
Always,
Yeah.
if we did memories, I'd have been like, oh, sure, you can have my math lessons.
I know. I
can no
originally
longer
thought
do
you were gonna
math.
say memories. And I was like, oh yeah, memories, blah blah blah. And then you said wish, and I went, oh fuck.
You
Yeah.
can take all my algebraic knowledge.
If you
Like,
said
oh my-
memories, I would have been like, okay, have my dead name. Bye.
Here,
Yeah.
please, have my trigonometry homework. I don't need that.
Mm.
I'm good. I don't need that.
have the 35th digit of pi. I definitely know that one.
Nope.
But now I don't.
Memories would actually have been so much worse for Arly. She would have been like, fuck, but I need to know things.
I
just forget them.
think losing the ability to use the spell wish on something makes it fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a very nice twist on it.
Mhm.
Thank you for doing that.
I liked it.
It was nice.
I like it. I like it a lot.
And then when we come back next week, Kissy can do theirs.
It's time for a hometown adventure.
Go home.
Casey can do theirs. Yeah, you're going to travel. You have 1 day of travel. You're gonna have to make the choice of, do you walk into town at like midnight, or do you like
No.
camp out and then
Do
go
you
in
wait
the
until
morning?
daybreak?
Definitely camp. We'll camp. We camp on the outskirts of town. It's like in the neighborhood area.
Yeah.
In the neighborhood street.
You camp in the middle of the street.
Our house,
They're like,
middle of.
is that? Why is she in the street?
Why are you sleeping in a tent in the street? They're like, don't worry about it.
Shut up.
I'm not
You've
here
never
right now.
seen me
What?
before.
I'm not here
Let's
yet.
be hard on.
Didn't you say that you didn't fucking pack a bedroll?
Yeah. I didn't have room. I'm gonna sleep on the floor.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
We're gonna get inside town. She's gonna be like, actually, you know what? I changed my mind. Good night. Laying on a tree branch.
I mean, wood elf.
Where's your blanket? Where's your blanket? That's okay. It's okay. I'm fine. It's fine. It's no big deal.
You'll freeze. You'll be like, baby.
I won't. I have so many layers.
She's
I live for this.
so incredibly bundled.
I'm so
Yeah.
built for this.
I don't like the idea of. I just don't like the thought of like how bundled Arly is because of how uncomfortable it is to move around when you're bundled.
I mean, she's wearing like it's a shirt, a cardigan, and then a cloak. Like it's not like she's constricted.
Oh, I think said you had like 8 layers on. I was like, dude, that's a lot.
I have multiple skirts on though, so it's heavy, I guess.
Oh, okay.
But you do it your whole life. It's just kind of like, okay, this is how I live.
You walk around with a fucking weighted training stuff.
She used to have a leather chest piece, but I got rid of it because I didn't want to draw it.
If you get down to just like an undershirt and some light pants, you can jump 12 feet straight up.
She does have an undershirt on. Yeah, that's true.
Explain with it now.
Yeah, so I guess it is 3 layers or 4 layers. Comfy, cozy.
Comfy, cozy. What do we want for?
Maybe I'll get a scarf
What do we want for a song
for
tonight?
dinner.
We didn't. It wasn't a very much Fuller House theme kind of night.
No. Like. Fuck. Well, now that you've asked, I'm not gonna think of anything.
Kazoo Kid.
Yeah.
God, the classics.
Got it in one. Great. Now that this is done, you want to help me make a playlist?
Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm starting up Kazoo Kid.
Don't run.
Love you,
is this the actual
stream.
video.
Oh god, it's so long. I've watched the entire thing before.
May you all have a pleasant and gentle night.
Here we go, Kazoo Kid 10 hours.
with friends, I like to have
Ooh, daytime forest ambiance.
Have a good one.
Okay, we
See?
go.
Thank you for stopping by. I hope to see you next week.
Pretend.
You should come next week. Listen to
Yes,
me.
I think so,
there
too.
will definitely be some interesting stuff next time.
Yeah, we're
I
gonna
will-
Paris, Arly. It'll be funny.
I'll
This is
probably
not
cry.
the Kazoo Kid remix.
That- What is it?
It's just normal kazooing.
Oh yeah,
You know what? Yeah. This
that's
is
good.
That's
good.
though.
Bye, Mr. Rude Bird.
Bye bye. I'm gonna that.
Oh.
Stick around. Go say hi.
Hi.
Somebody's drawing.
Oh,
Somebody's drawing.
They're drawing.
Somebody's drawing.
In
Is
this
it
world,
you?
Somebody is drawing.
Not me.
Oh, not you.
Not me.
okay.
We're listening to Kazoo Kid.
Yay!
This is so interesting.
This is really going. This is really going on.
I'm not listening to it.
Yeah.
It's
Well, it's going, just so you know.
ugh.
Great. I'm glad.